All right, welcome everyone to another exciting episode of Two Bar Connections with your host Jesse and
James. What's going on, everybody?
what is going on indeed. So for today's episode, we have our annual, not E3, Summer Games Fest discussion episode where we're going to talk about all things Summer Games Fest as well as all the other cool stuff the video game industry tends to show off around this time of year, which used to be filled by E3, but now we have not E3. But before we go into all of that, how have you been?
I've been good, man. I turned 30 over the weekend, so as you know, and just went out for dinner and stuff. Then I ended up working for a couple of days. I just took a certification exam for another cert to add under my belt. So now I'm a trauma certified nurse, and so it's really just been a lot of work. But I think now I'm going to have a week off of work, so I can kind of just sit and chill and enjoy some games and such.
Oh, really? This whole week? You have it off?
Yeah, I'm not working till Wednesday.
Oh, wow. Okay. I did not
dude,
know that.
So, yeah,
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it's pretty good to hear. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. And been playing a lot more Fortnite.
Fortnite?
I've been playing the Fortnite, and it's been getting crazy. So and that's pretty much it. That's the only game that I've actually had time to play, because I could just launch right into it. So, but I am planning on playing some more games. Oh, and I've been getting into tutorial so that we can play together.
You've been playing Monster Hunter?
Yeah, I played some, but then I stopped. I was like, I should probably stop. That way I can play the rest with Jesse. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Well, about that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. No, I myself have not been playing much. I didn't really, not much Monster Hunter because I was sick over last weekend. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, last weekend I had a stomach virus. I'm pretty sure I had a stomach virus.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was my week. Yeah, I had it was mostly just diarrhea more than anything else. But I did have nausea and I'd upset stomach, all that shit. I had some chills a little bit, but other than that, it wasn't that bad. Just a lot of diarrhea, a lot of squirting water out my ass.
Oh Lord, no, that's awful.
But I'm okay now. I'm good. I've been eating perfectly normal. My poop came out just fine.
Okay,
as it should, right? Nice and healthy poop. I had some good food. I actually came back from barbecue before we started recording, so I was able to eat that just fine. I've been eating just fine this whole week, but just that weekend, last weekend, it was rough. I did not feel like playing anything because I felt so bad that I just didn't play. I tried to play a little bit of Monster Hunter, but it just wasn't working out. I was like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I just slept the whole weekend. It wasn't in the bathroom.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. You had a freaking stomach virus. No, I thought my game got corrupted or some crap like that. So never mind. It's fine.
No, I've been, I was pretty sick, and then I did go to the doctor's. To decide, I might as well make sure this insurance. I've been paying for it for over a year now, so. But I have to go to very specific because I have a very specific plan that I can only go to very specific places for. So it's a little bit inconvenient, but it was about as good as you can expect out of American healthcare. So can't complain too much, I suppose, because it's all I got. It's better than nothing. They gave me some meds, and they gave me a stool test. I really didn't need to do the stool test because pretty much the day after I went there, I started feeling better immediately. My poop started coming out normal, and my stomach didn't feel as bad. Although, just to be on the safe side, I was on a brat diet for a little bit. I was on the brat diet for an extra day or two. Banana, rice, applesauce, and I forgot to say toast. There you go, toast. Hello? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, almost lost you there.
Yeah. But yeah, bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. That's the brat diet.
Oh.
They always recommend. They recommend that if you have a bad stomach, they recommend you do that for a few days before you try and try other stuff. But now, I get to have delicious barbecue, which is what I've had. I had some delicious cheesecake. Yeah. I'm not much of a sweets person, but I fucking love cheesecake.
That sounds so good.
Like cheesecake and cookies are like my weakness. I'm really not much into sweets, but those two things, oh yeah, I can eat those all day, every day.
Nice.
Very, very good. Well, as for gaming, like I said, I didn't do too much, but I did catch up a little bit on some Next Fest because we've been.
That's right. It's Next Fest already.
Yep, it's already Next Fest, and well, you know, like most Next Fests, at least like more recent ones, like I haven't played anything like super amazing, but I also haven't gone around. I've only done like maybe like half of them.
Yeah.
But so far there hasn't been too much that has really impressed me. There was one game that kind of let me down a bit, and I was kind of sad because it was Metal Slug Tactics, which is based on the Metal Slug series. They did like a tactics game of it. Wait. Dude, where is? There we go. Yeah, so like Metal Slug, for those who don't know, is pretty much like SNK's version of Contra. So, but this is like the tactics version of it, or like a tactics game of it. The thing is, I did not know it was going to be a roguelike. I thought it was going to be like a, you know, like a regular, you know.
Oh, so
that's like a regular tactics game, like a campaign and stuff. But no, it's a roguelike pretty much. So like you go through, you try and get as far as you can, and then you die and you lose all your shit, and you gotta like try and do it again. And
that's really interesting. Wow, I didn't.
it's interesting, but it's not for me. Like I just don't like roguelike games, with very few exceptions. I don't like the idea of having to start all over. I'd rather just. I'm okay like if you get some progress, and I think maybe you can in this game, but the fact that it's a strategy game on top of it, like I already struggle hard enough with strategy games, bro. I'm already bad at them. I don't need to fucking get sent back to square one every single fucking time I lose, okay?
All right, fair enough.
I mean, I'll try and give it another go, because I'm sure maybe there's stuff that you can unlock that'll get you like permanent upgrades, because it's a roguelite, not a roguelike. That's a very important distinction, right? A roguelike, you lose all your shit no matter what, all the time, every time. You have to start from square one. With a roguelite, you gain some like resources that you can carry over between runs, and you can use them to like get permanent upgrades. And eventually over time, like once you get enough upgrades, you can get through runs a lot easier and hopefully get to the end, which is something that like Hades makes use of, which is a very popular game. Hades 1 and now recently Hades 2, which came out recently.
Indeed.
So this one was kind of a letdown, but I'm still willing to give it another shot. Now, there was one that was really cool that I played called Kill Knight, and this game was fucking addicting. So hold on, wait, where the heck?
It was addicting?
Yeah, it was addicting, bro. It's pretty much like a twin stick action game. Like a twin stick action shooter where you play as like some knight that gets sent to like just to, like, the place below hell, and it's you pretty much you go through a level and you just try and kill as many monsters as you can, and try and get to the end. But it's like fucking balls hard. It's like so you see right there, like you can see like they throw a shitload of enemies at you, and that's like the first level. Like all that stuff is the first level, and like you die in like 3 hits, and the levels go on for a while. They're like 20 minutes, so you have to like go through like 20 minutes without dying. But the cool thing about it is that it has a really well thought out combat system where like you have your basic pistols, you have your sword, and then you have like your heavy gun. Your pistol don't run out of ammo, but they need to reload every once in a while. And if you successfully reload them, it has like a Gears of War style reload. You get like bonuses for it. Mm-hmm. And depending on what button you press, you can actually get like different bonuses. But before I get into that, I have to like explain the other stuff. So then you have the sword, which kills most things in one hit, but it has very short range and significant recovery. So like if you whiff it, you're probably gonna get hit. But it's still pretty strong. And then you have your heavy weapon, which doesn't have to reload at all, but it has very limited ammo, and the only way to get ammo back is through your sword attacks.
I see.
So you have to like cycle through all three of these things while staying alive. And then on top of that, you have your Wrath attack, which you can only get by picking up blood droplets, which the enemies drop. And you have to choose between picking up the droplet as it is in order to increase your speed or damage, or you can press a button, or one in my case, to pick them up, so that way you can increase your Wrath attack. And when you unleash your Wrath attack and you kill enemies with it, you actually get health. And that's the only way you can get health.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to constantly be like running around, juggling between maintaining your Wrath meter up, maintaining your ammo, maintaining your heavy ammo, using your sword to get heavy ammo back because the heavy weapons are really powerful. And then with the active reload system that I was talking about earlier, so like, you remember in Gears of War how you press like the reload button again and you get your ammo back, but like maybe like it does more damage or whatever?
Yes.
Well, in this game you can do that, but you can also use a sword attack during that time. And if you do that, it'll one-shot like a shitload of enemies and it'll give you a crap load of ammo back for your heavy weapon.
Oh.
Or you can press the collection button that I mentioned earlier, and you can like collect everything all at once, because the range to pick up something is actually pretty short. Like you have to like get right up in its ass, like pick it up. Just way up its ass, right? Yeah, pick it up.
Just way up his ass for Morty. Damn, so it's funny because the way you were sounding it, I was waiting for you to say like, "Oh yeah, this is a roguelike," because but
no roguelike. It's pure skill. There's unlockables that you can get, but you gotta just get through.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I see like the dev playing it, and it looks like it could get pretty crazy. There's I think I've seen a couple games like that. I think it's called Gungeon is the name of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, see, so you saw there, he did a sword attack. He did
I think they call it a sword attack.
I think they call it a sword trigger. When you do that, yeah, he did a sword trigger. So he does like a big winding spinny attack, and he gets a shitload of heavy ammo back. Yeah, right there. He also he's that purple meter. That's his Wrath burst. So he has it back. So there's actually certain enemies that if you use it on them, it'll cause a massive explosion. It'll give you a shitload of health, and it also does a lot of damage to a lot of enemies. So a lot of times you want to wait until those enemies come up. You don't want to throw it all willy dilly. Yeah, it's those purple armor guys. So you saw that? He used it on them and they exploded. Because normally they're very resistant to your attacks. They're very hard to kill if you don't do that. And if you try and use the Wrath Burst on regular enemies, it doesn't give you a ton of health. Like, you get maybe like 2% of your health back. And enemies will take away like a quarter of your health. Most of the time. Some of them will just straight up like take like 75%.
Is the ring shrinking?
The level changes. So the level constantly shifts as you play.
Okay, because like it looks smaller. I don't know if they do that on purpose.
Yeah, the level constantly changes. So like eventually like this will drop, and then I think like a tower comes up after this part, and like there'll be like a laser beam that like constantly follows you around. So you have to keep dashing around and dodging the laser beam while fighting enemies. It gets really intense. It's a lot to take in at first, but luckily they were smart enough to be like, hey, this game's kind of demanding. You want to do the tutorial first? And if it asks you that, do the tutorial, okay? Because this game is fucking hard.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, this game is really fucking hard. I have almost 2 hours of playtime on it, but like a good 30 minutes of that was just in the first level that I was trying.
So you'll definitely be purchasing this game.
Yeah, I mean, most likely, yeah. I don't know when it comes out. When does it come? Did they say release date? They did not. Okay, it's just supposed to come out sometime this year. And then the other game that really impressed me was Kitsune Tales. This is pretty much it's Super Mario Bros. 3 but gay.
Okay, all right.
It's literally gay. You play as a little gay fox girl who gets rescued by her gay sorceress girlfriend, and then your other girlfriend imprisons her, and you have to go and rescue her in a bunch of Super Mario levels. So you see, bro, it's straight up Super Mario 3.
Yeah, that's straight up Super Mario. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. You're like a Super Mario 3, but gay. I'm like, whoa. Okay, all right.
Yeah, really, really fun game. I really enjoyed it. So those were my 2 favorite games so far. I played a few other ones, but they were okay. I don't think they're really like worth mentioning. Definitely gonna try some more stuff out though, because I still got quite a few more to go. And there was one that was actually in the showcases that I didn't get to try. This one, Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. We'll talk more about that later. But there was a demo for it. It looked really cool, and there's a trailer for it, and the trailer made it look really cool. So I haven't tried out the demo just yet. I'm gonna probably try it out after we're done recording this episode. And well, that was pretty much it. Got sick, played some games,
Very nice.
worked, went out for my brother's birthday because it was his birthday on Tuesday.
Oh, nice. Tell him it's a happy
I think
birthday.
it was Tuesday.
Well,
Yeah, it was
belated.
Tuesday.
Happy belated then. Very
So-
nice.
So yeah, that was our week.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, it was a shorter time between episodes, so we didn't have much going on.
Yeah.
In that short time. Damn, that's some water.
Hey man, it's talking. Fucking dries your throat out. All right, so you ready to talk September Games Fest?
Hell yeah, but not E3 during what I think is a really hot fucking summer right now.
Yeah, right. Like it's so here. I mean, for you, it's been hot as balls, but here it's been raining nonstop. It's been raining the whole week.
Yeah, dude, but it's so. Oh my god, I thought I knew heat from back home, but no, man, this is just as oppressive, just a different kind of oppression. But it's still oppressive.
Yeah, what did you say? It was like 110. I think you said.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah, just don't go outside.
My AC has been running nonstop, dude.
Yeah, just don't go outside.
And I think the temperature's going up in my apartment, even with the AC running.
Well, you have the AC set to like 60.
No, 70.
Oh, bro, you got to lower
And
it.
that's
I put mine at 60. Well, I put mine at 68 when I go to bed.
It makes no difference, dude. Like, it can't cool down to just 70. So it's just gonna keep running until the evening. I thought it was broken because like it kept saying 73, 73, and then I look again, it says 74. I'm like, what? Fuck it, my AC broke. I gotta call maintenance and shit, but no, dude, it's just been hot. So I gotta just deal with it.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, good luck with that, man.
Yeah, I'll be right.
Stay hydrated.
My 2 seltzer cans are done. I need a third, but I'll grab it after we're done. So anyway, the temperature's hot, but are these new games that they showed off even hotter?
Yeah. Well, I think before we
Some.
actually talk about the actual games, I mean, you didn't see the whole showcase, but you did see the important part
Yes.
in the beginning, where Geoff actually acknowledges the layoffs. Right?
Absolutely.
It was really cool for him to come up and be like, hey, like, these layoffs have, they really affected us all. It's really disappointed us that, these layoffs have occurred. And he also pointed out how, the top selling games on Steam, most of them aren't even AAA games. Only 2 of them were these big AAA studio games. And the other ones, like Bolotaro and Manor Lords, were made by like one person or made by super small teams. I don't remember what the chart was. I already closed the video, but like it was like Bolotaro and like Shotgun Roulette, and Manor Lords and Shrouded,
and the
Deep
new
Rock.
Deep Rock, yeah,
the Vampire Survivor game that they have, the Vampire Survivor clone. That's made by a small studio, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's important to show these because it shows that you don't need these massive teams making these massive games that are these ride or die bank or bust games that
yeah, man.
Need to sell a bajillion copies or else everyone loses their job, right? You can make a smaller game. That's really fun.
Yeah, or you definitely don't need to be bought up by a big ass publisher.
Or you don't need to be bought out by a publisher. Exactly, that too.
Yeah, like you can literally just put your game directly on Steam, and all you gotta do is pay the Steam fee that they charge, which but they leave you alone because they're a distribution platform and not a publisher. Well, in this relationship, So honestly, I thought it was cool what you showed me. It actually like brought brought some warmness to my heart, and it just it reminds me that even though they dominate the news cycle, at least the gaming news cycle, that the reality is a lot more popular games are coming from indies and not from these big, from the giants that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, I mean,
It's nice.
The barrier for entry to game development has never been lower in the history of gaming, right? So,
Hell yeah.
Get shit out there. You don't need a publisher. You don't need a big publisher or a big company to own you in order for you to get something out there. You can make something that's super cool and beloved just by yourself.
Yeah, dude. And even then, like the bar is super low. Like, just don't suck. Like, which is not hard right now, considering everything that's been coming out. So I think that's pretty cool.
All right. Well, let's talk about the games themselves. So, interestingly, the very first thing they showed off was the Lego Horizon, which is a game that I don't think anyone had on their Summer Games Fest bingo card.
Yeah.
Right. It started off right, and it's just man in a hot dog Lego suit, and you're like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, it's just okay. It's a Lego game. Okay, well, what kind of Lego game is it? And then next thing you know, giant.
It's Horizon.
Horizon, bro. He's a giant T-Rex, and Aloy just shows up. So very interesting that like we're getting like a freaking third Horizon game. Meanwhile, Bloodborne stands are fucking swallowing their tongues looking at this, seeing Horizon getting released for a third time before we get a fucking Bloodborne or PC release, or a remaster of some kind, or a remake, or even a new entry. But this is a nice, charming little game, and it's cool that Sony can make something like this, or greenlights something that's like this, because this isn't like something that you traditionally expect from Sony.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, you wouldn't.
The interesting thing is, however, look at these platforms. Look at this.
Oh,
the freaking Switch, right? So not just a PlayStation, not just PC. It seems like Sony are like, hey, no, we can be multi-platform too. We're going to release a Nintendo Switch version of one of our games, or of a game based on one of our IPs, even though it's it's for collab. But you really think that this would be a PlayStation exclusive with maybe some PC thrown in?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've been releasing the Horizon games on PC, and I think they've been received well. So it would make sense to continue that trend. And as far as the Switch, well, I mean, it's a Lego game, so I think the Switch can handle the Lego graphics. So
I don't know, man. You never know.
I listen, man. Like we know. I know we talk a lot of shit on the Switch, but like, it's a pretty impressive machinery considering what it has under the hood. But of course, if you try to stick games like Mortal Kombat on it, you're just asking to get laughed at. But I think they can handle the Lego graphics. I mean, they got plenty of Lego games on the Switch, and that look fine. So.
Well, as long as it runs at above 24 FPS, right?
So you say 24?
Yeah, just run above 24 FPS, right?
Okay, yes. As long as it runs above 24. Yeah. I still don't know why the hot dog, though.
I don't know either. I think it's just a gag.
Yeah, okay.
It's like hot dog funny, huh? Weeder
Hey,
dog.
marketing to kids, that's the moneymaker right there.
Yeah, kids like phallic shaped objects. Floppy phallic shaped objects.
No, I was talking about the Lego
They find
IP,
it funny.
not about the hot dog, you sick man.
Well, Weeders are funny. Yeah, I thought Weeders were funny as a kid. I thought Weeders were funny.
I don't know, man. These damn kids nowadays, they know too much at too young an age.
Oh no, yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do.
But yeah.
So cool.
All right,
yeah.
so yeah,
cool looking game, right? If you got a kid, it'd be good for your kid, or maybe just a Lego fan, right? Because I know a lot of people who a lot of adults love Legos, man. Like, I know some people who know Legos, who like Legos more than fucking kids.
Hell yeah! Well, dude, my friend Aislinn has the the Lego Titanic set that stretches like across the whole damn dinner table, and it's impressive. It's really impressive, and she loves her Legos. So honestly, it's quite a sight to behold. But anyway, next up.
And speaking of things that adults really love more than kids,
Yes.
yeah. So the other game shown was this Quidditch Champions game, which I'm not really sure what this is. I think it's like a. It's yeah. I mean, it's all just Quidditch, but I don't know if it's like a. Okay, you can play with friends. All right.
Yes. So so it looks good, but then I remember like, oh wait, that's right. This is what they cut out of Hogwarts Legacy and just made into its own game. Because apparently they were supposed to put like actual Quidditch matches in Hogwarts Legacy, but I don't know what happened. I guess they were like, oh wait a minute, we can make a whole game out of this, and that's what happened. So I'm like, oh, you could have given us both. You could have given us Quidditch in the game and well, whatever.
That might explain the likes and dislikes ratio.
Yeah. So actually, I think the first comment reflects my sentiments, because I won't lie. When I played that game, at some random point, like completely out of context, the headmaster of the school was like, "Oh, by the way, Quidditch is canceled this year." And I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? Like, super uncalled for. And yeah. But what strikes me as interesting, though, is this trailer shows, like, established the main Harry Potter cast. And I thought it would focus on, like, new guys. Because if Harry Potter is in the game, or any of his main friends are in the game, then people are going to want to play as them. And I thought you would just make like not generic characters, but new characters.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be George and I forgot his brothers Weasley.
George and Fred, and also Fred. Canonically,
and I'm pretty sure it's Ron too.
Yeah, no, it's everybody, and Hermione, which.
Well, I think it's Ginny. It looks like Ginny.
No. Ginny was sitting down, but Hermione was flying one of the brooms, which is weird because I'm pretty sure in the movie she actually hates flying, so I don't know why she's there being all chill, but.
Yeah, you gotta get that fan service, man.
Yeah, but if it was fan service, you would. You know what? I don't even read the books. I just watch the movies, so I really can't be too upset.
You never read the books?
No, man.
Really?
Oh. I'm not a book reader. Like, the only books I've read really are Dan Brown books, which is like the Da Vinci Code, and all of the Lord of the Rings, including The Hobbit. I should go back. Because when I tried to read the Harry Potter books, I don't think I was reading at that level yet. Mm-hmm. Also, I just wasn't interested. But now that I'm older, I think it'll be a nice read to go back to. But I never read any of the books. I tried to read the first one, when I was young. I think second grade. And I was like, nope, can't do it.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm surprised because like everyone our age read those books. Everyone our age read those books.
Dude, I know. I think, was it 4th or 5th grade when the Order of the Phoenix came out? They had a huge, party at the library of our elementary school where they were selling the Order of the Phoenix. And I remember because... Oh, I do.
I think it was Half-Blood Prince. I don't think it was Order of the Phoenix.
No, it was Order of the Phoenix because it was a big-ass blue book.
Oh, okay. Then I guess it was Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah, it was a big blue book. Trust me, I know. It was clear as day because that book took up space in my backpack. Look for old book.
No, the book came out in 2003. In Half-Blood Prince, the book.
Yeah, Half-Blood Prince. That was the green book.
Yeah, I remember that. That's how you know.
Sorry, green book. I feel like a kid. I feel like a fucking Neanderthal. Green book, blue book. Oh my god.
Fucking illiterate caveman.
I am a fucking illiterate caveman, but I'm getting better.
2005.
I'm reforming.
2005 was Half-Blood Prince came out.
Oh, so that was 5th grade. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, when? Wait, when?
Hold on. 2005.
But when? When? Just depending on the month.
The 2005, yeah, July. So we had already graduated.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we were already going into middle school. That's what it was. We're going into cool.
Yes,
because that was a
I
summer
remember.
vacation after we were done with elementary
Yeah,
school.
I remember like waking up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to pick up my copy.
Damn, you're one of those. Shit.
Yeah. No, I
Damn.
love the books. I remember reading it in fourth and fifth grade.
Yeah. Well, you were the reader out of the two of us. So
I could read. I'm,
no, dude, yes, you
over here,
can.
I'm here reading fucking Half Blood
No,
Prince.
dude,
And you hear green book, blue book.
I'm here. Green book, blue book. Fuck you, man. I'm here struggling for the fucking accelerated reader points. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Man, that was so bad, bro. That was so awful. And I'm here struggling that I rented the Magic Treehouse books just so I can satisfy the requirement.
Oh yeah, dude, because everyone was racing for it. Yeah, after a while, I just stopped reading the books, and I just fucking Christmas tree the quizzes so I can get as many points as possible because I wanted to be number one. Because you got a prize every time if you were number one for the month.
I was just trying to like survive.
You were treading water.
It was because it was necessary to our grades. So I was like, "Oh my god, please have Dr. Seuss as an AR and accelerated reader test."
One fish,
I can't.
two fish.
Hey,
Red book,
green fish,
green blue book,
fish.
green book, blue book.
Green book, blue book. How did you know which one it was? Because it was the big blue book that took up space in my bag. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was the green book.
Yeah, it was thick. It was like that.
Yes, dude, it was thick.
It was
Actually,
like
I
that.
remember too.
And as a kid, you're like, books can get that big? Holy shit!
Yeah, and I'm funny because at the time of Order of the Phoenix, I think that was like the most words or the most pages. I can't remember which one it was, but it had set some kind of record at that time. So
yeah, it's probably like the biggest kids book ever.
Yeah,
because there's been bigger books before. No book ain't got shit on War and Peace, right? How much is War and Peace?
No, yeah.
How many pages is that?
Page count. There we go.
1,400. So 1,300.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah,
Each
big.
Whew. I have many books to read still, and I've been reading a lot more, but I need to read.
That's good. That's good. Reading's always good. Make sure to read, kid.
For sure.
Keeps you smart. Keeps you sharp. Doesn't have you saying green book, blue book, right?
Hey, you can't say that anymore. I read Lord of the Rings now.
You did read Lord of the Rings, yeah. That's good. That's a doozy. Yeah. So for our next game, is another zombie game, right? So more room in hell. Two. All right.
I didn't know there was a one.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a one either, but apparently it's a sequel to this zombie survival series, right? Can't say I'm too interested, right? Because it's like, oh, it's another fucking zombie survival game. Okay, what?
Yeah, when you said another zombie game, I was like, oh shit. Like, we don't get copyrighted by fucking Anki Joe or some shit.
You want to play a zombie game, right? But look, man, we got our zombie game.
Yeah, we do. However, if the new zombie game was Left 4 Dead 3, I'd be on that shit super quick.
Oh, well, unfortunately.
But I know better.
Yeah, but
however, I will say though, 8-player co-op is very enticing.
Yeah, that's a big selling point, that there's gonna be 8-player co-op, which you get a couple of buddies, like a 5-man group or more. I feel like this could lead to probably some fun shenanigans.
Yes, absolutely. And it looks like you can kill your friends after they turn, which is cool.
Who says you need to wait though?
Oh my god, yeah. Great. Oh lord.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a couple people who aren't gonna wait.
No, they're gonna be like, nah, you're a risk. Why? Because you're alive.
Yeah, so the next one is one that's gonna be
this one
of particular interest to you. Right?
Oh, interest. Dude,
you want to talk about this a bit? Because this is
I salivated.
You salivated. Oh wow. Okay. Well, tell us what it is.
Well, it's just a teaser. It didn't really show much, but it essentially confirms that the next iteration of Sid Meier's Civilization series is in the works. I'm a huge fan of Civilization. I picked up Civ 5 on Steam for like $5 a long time ago, and I was like, "Holy crap! It's super fun to build up an empire and conquer the world." So it's one of like the staple strategy games in the genre of strategy games. I think it's in a specific one called 4X or 16X. It's one of those.
4X.
4X. Okay, it is 4X. Yeah, can you tell I'm a fake fan? But anyway, it was really good. Civ 6 was really, really awesome too. It had made some changes from 5 that I was kind of like confused on, but it ended up growing on me. But yes, I am very excited for Civilization 7, and honestly, even though we didn't get too far, I really liked playing it with the boys. But it's so hard to get together, especially now with the time difference. And then when we actually do get into a game with each other, it's like we spend so much time dicking around that we never get past the first 10 turns. But I'm very excited for Civ 7.
Well, I mean, it takes forever for y'all to fucking do anything.
Well, no, I already know what I'm doing. You know, it's freaking Rohan that's like, do I want to go the financial route? Do I want to build this, like, and he starts metagaming in his own head without actually playing the fucking game. So yeah. So I blame him.
Okay.
Like, he's there fucking like scheming and shit, and I'm like, bro, just play. You're not even at that like point in the game where you can like scheme. Just build your town. You only have one city right now.
Make a fucking barracks. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, just make a barracks. Make a barracks or make a harbor or make a marketplace. But please make a move. Please. But I am excited. I know that strategy games are not your thing, but yeah, I do hope you play with me.
I'll give it a shot. Everything with friends is always better. So I'm always down to try playing a game with friends, even if I won't particularly like it.
You're goddamn right. All right, for our next one. This one, you're probably gonna have a better explanation for it than me.
Yeah, well, next one's gonna be. So then they go with what's probably gonna be the biggest anime game of the year, with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which is the highly anticipated successor to the Budokai Tenkaichi games. I think specifically because there's the Budokai games and the Budokai Tenkaichi games, and they're these big arena brawlers, featuring like a shitload of Dragon Ball Z characters. So, I mean, it's an annual Dragon Ball game, right? We get these every year because Bandai Namco has a contract where they have to release one every year, or else they lose the license for it. And they make do on that contract because they release something every year, every single year. Like last year was, I think, like the story of Kakarot, and then this year is this one, Sparking Zero, which has been very highly anticipated, right? If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you can play with your 27 versions of Goku and your 32 versions of Vegeta, and you can brawl it out with some friends. I mean, you think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not.
No, I believe you, but I'm laughing.
I'm only slightly embellishing it. It's more like 21.
No, I know.
It's like
yes, I know. There's probably freaking how many Saiyans levels? What, 5?
God, I didn't want to. There's.
You're base, like, please no.
Base, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, and then there's the Dragon Ball GT continuity, which is non-canon, which that one has Dragon Ball 4, right? So I mean Super Saiyan 4, which is when they get red hair and they get their monkey tails back. But then in Dragon Ball Super, which is the canon continuation, there's Super Saiyan God, and then Super Saiyan God something else. I don't fucking remember. There's a lot of fucking forms, dude.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
There's probably more, but
you're looking it up.
Oh, I'm gonna look up all the character select. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding, dude. Like there was 20 different versions of just Goku.
I believe you. I believe you.
A whopping, the game will have a whopping roster of over 100 playable characters.
20 of which are Goku. That's almost a quarter of the roster. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
look at this fucking character select screen.
Oh man, that's a lot of characters.
Hey, there's like a giant honeycomb. Like it's just.
So wait, so oh, this is the predecessor that was released in 2007. So it boasted 98 characters and 161 forms for players to choose from. Holy crap.
This is gonna have even
Check
more,
'em.
bro, because this is 20 years after the fact.
Yeah, so
Almost 20
holy
years.
crap. Cool. Well, I guess it's safe to say that Dragon Ball fans will be eating good.
Oh yeah, they'll be eating good, all right. Yeah, the only thing is, I don't know if this has online. I heard like it doesn't have like online or it doesn't have like couch co-op. It doesn't have like a couch play, which would be a real shame, because like, you know, playing these games like if your buddy's on the couch is always the best. I remember playing with like, with Manny and then like my front door neighbors Diego. Like we would play the Budokai games together. We would fight each other, and I remember the last time I played it was years ago when I went to Zach's house and we played the Budokai games. And I literally whooped everyone's ass because I found out you can literally just hold circle to just dodge all the incoming attacks, and then and it's so funny, man, because we were talking about how like the game. I was talking about like, oh man, this game's not skillful, like it's for casuals, and you're like, no, bro, it's skillful, Bill, man. And then we went to play. I'm just like, I'm just gonna hold circle. Now I'm dodging everything. Now I'm gonna throw circle, tap forward, and now I'm behind you, and now I'm attacking you. I'm just gonna do that over and over again. They're fun games, but they're not legitimate fighters. Okay, they're just bullshit. You just bullshit around your friends. That's what it is.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. A yearly release, like, come on. You would expect it to be bullshitting with your friends. All right, but yeah, but speaking of bullshit. Yep, Jinx.
Hey man, you like Batman?
We got jinxed on that one. If it wasn't for the Please stop it.
You like Batman?
But
you like the Arkham games?
Stop. Don't make me do this, please.
You're like, don't worry, bro. We heard you.
Oh my God.
WB heard you, man. Facebook has got you.
Oh,
they heard
fuck
you. They
fuck
said, "Yo,
suck. I don't care."
You like Batman, right? You like the Arkham games? We got a game for you. Call it Arkham Shadow. And so this is new VR game coming to MetaQuest, which will be another game in the Batman Arkham series. Yeah, Drew, get hyped. Fucking a VR game. And it was so funny watching this in the reveal because everyone got so fucking quiet as this came out. When this was revealed, there was an audible "aww."
Oh my God.
And then there was just dead silence for the entirety of the trailer playthroughs. So yeah, that's just kind of tell you like where VR gaming is at the moment, right? Not doing too hot.
No, not doing too hot at all. Oh, I love the. Did you see the top comment? $5. The Joker's somewhere in the plot, and it was him the whole time. Yeah, this is bullshit.
But you love Batman, right?
This isn't Batman.
It's another Arkham game, James. What are you complaining about?
This is the corpse of an Arkham game. This is the corpse of Arkham Batman. Yeah,
unfortunately, they couldn't even get Kevin Conroy back, although I wouldn't know if I want him in that.
No. Well, then again, he was in Suicide Squad, so, you know.
Well, it's okay. He's in Multiverses, which is his real last vocal appearance in a game, so.
You're right. Actually, I don't even know why I said that. There's no such thing as a Suicide Squad game that was made.
Nope. It definitely did not lose $200 million.
No, definitely not.
It didn't come in to lose $200 million for WB.
There's no continuation of the Arkham universe.
There never was, right?
There never was.
Batman's in fucking...
Any other talk is heresy.
Batman's in a fucking cafe in Monte Carlo hanging out with Catwoman.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. We're giving him the fucking Nolan ending.
That's exactly what it is.
The one he deserves, damn it. But
Not the one he needs, but the one he deserves. All right, so for this next one was a very interesting reveal. So this, well, it's related to Street Fighter 6, but you kind of expect that there's going to be a DLC reveal trailer that's going to show you like all the new characters that you're going to be getting for the next season. Pretty stock standard for fighting game DLC, post-launch support. But but the big surprise here was that Street Fighter is now going to have Terry from Smash Brothers, bro. Look, they got the guy from Smash Brothers.
Oh my!
And now he can he can fight Ryu from Fortnite. And Chun-Li from Fortnite.
Chun-Li from Fortnite, specifically Fortnite Chun-Li.
No, she's from Fortnite. What are you talking about?
No, Chun-Li.
And then you get not one but two guest characters with Mai Shiranui, who's also from the KOF games.
Damn.
So this is very interesting because, well, it's interesting for two reasons, right? I mean, also you have Elena from Street Fighter 3 who's coming back. She was also Street Fighter 4.
Shara?
Elena.
Oh, sorry.
Her name's Elena. And then of course you got, the Psycho Boy, your boy M. Bison, right? The dictator himself.
Yeah, boy.
And well, it's interesting that Street Fighter is getting these characters for two reasons. One, there's never been a guest character in a mainline Street Fighter game ever. None of the Street Fighter games, not including, if you don't include the collab games like, Street Fighter versus Tekken or Street Fighter versus X-Men, none of those, right? Like none of those crossover games in a mainline Street Fighter game, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? There's never been a guest character. Never, ever. And anytime there has been a character from like another game series, they always say, oh no, it's within the Street Fighter universe, or like it's within the Capcom universe, right? So it's always been within Capcom. But now we have non-Capcom characters actually showing up in this. It's also interesting because it shows the possibility of a crossover, because they've been hinting for for a long time, or at least people have been wanting for a long time for SNK and Capcom to start making games together again, because one of the most celebrated fighting games of all time is Capcom versus SNK and Capcom versus SNK 2, and there hasn't been a new entry in that series since like 2000, I think.
Damn, that is a long time. And
a lot of that's because SNK kind of went under, and then it came back up, and then it went under again, and then Capcom went through all the shit they went through in the 2010s, where they were on the verge of bankruptcy, and they were pretty much treading water for like the entirety of the Xbox generation, with the exception of Resident Evil 5.
Yes.
And now it shows that, hey, these two companies are doing so well now. Like they're doing better than they ever have been. Like Capcom has been saying, like they've been making record sales year in and year out. Consistently.
Yeah, with every, dude, like honestly, with every game, right?
Yeah, every game they've released since like 2017 has been a fucking banker. It all started with Resident Evil 7, and then we got Resident Evil 8, which is great, and then we got Monster Hunter World, which was great. We got Monster Hunter Rise, which was great. We got all the Resident Evil remakes, which were all great. Like these are all amazing 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 games, Game of the Year contenders, games that will deserve to be played by everyone. And now you have Capcom come in and being like, all right, well, we're ready to play ball with SNK. And SNK themselves have also been saying that, hey, we've been doing really well. Even though we've only been making fighting games, our fighting games have sold really well. And, maybe now together we're ready to, start hanging out together.
Hell yeah. I like that idea.
So, really cool. I know you have Street Fighter 6. But I haven't.
Yeah, I didn't play too much of it though. But what I did play was really cool. I really liked Street Fighter 6.
Well, what character did you play? Just curious.
Well, I mean, I was playing the story mode because I was still trying to learn the controls.
Ah, okay.
But
did you try anything?
So I didn't really get. Well, no, because I was trying to play the story mode, but then I just got then a whole bunch of other games came out, and also the game wasn't running well on my computer. So so I kind of just left it be.
Yeah, I know. It came out during the fucking game apocalypse of 2023, where everything came out and everything was a banger.
Yeah.
And it was back to back all the time. Every
everything
month
was a banger.
Every month there's
Dude,
a
yes.
banger coming out.
Yes. Yeah, bro.
Every
Fucking
month.
golden year.
Yep, absolute golden year.
Yeah, I think it was actually. I think they released RE4 and then immediately Street Fighter 6, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, RE4 was March, I think, and then Street Fighter 6 was in June.
Yep. Yeah, dude, fucking back-to-back bangers. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to keep up with that?
Then,
all right.
so we move on to the next game. This next one was kind of a surprise for me because it looked pretty damn cool, right? It's Power Rangers Rita's Rewind, which is a side-scrolling beat 'em up in the vein of like Final Fight and like Teenage Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time and stuff. She has cone for titties. I just noticed that. What the fuck? Hold on.
Wait, what?
She got cones on. She got cones on her titties.
Oh damn.
I did not know that. Okay, that's new. Now I can't unsee it. She has fucking cone titties.
Oh.
All right. So yeah. Anyways, it looks like a really cool beat 'em up game. Has pixel art style, which I'm always a sucker for. I love pixel art in games. Yeah, like, look at this, man. It looks kind of crazy. All these enemies on screen, like these sequences where like you're like on a roller coaster and like you're shooting like on a rail. Your big ass guns, right? You're on a bike. Like this game looks really nuts.
Yes. I'd be down to play that.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. I mean, hopefully it has online so we can play it together, of course, because games like these are always best of friends.
Absolutely.
And
wow.
By the way, I probably should have mentioned this, but we're playing these trailers on without the sound because I don't want to go through the trouble of copyright, and I don't want to have to edit them all down because it would take forever if I had to edit everything down.
Yeah.
And like we've already seen these trailers. If you guys want to see these trailers, you can always just look at the video, we pretty much play the trailer practically in its entirety. Although I probably will edit them down. But you can always look up the titles later because I always have the titles within the video.
Yeah.
So there's that Power Rangers one, and then next is another interesting one. Not Power Rangers related, but kind of Power Rangers ish, right? You see, you got your Voltrons, right, and then you got buffering, more buffering, all right, and then you got and you got mechs, bro. Who doesn't like mechs, man? Mechs are really cool, right? So this game has actually been advertised for a while, and it's called Mech Up Break, which is I think it's free to play. It's like a free to play online mech shooter, and it's like different game modes and stuff. I think like one of the modes has like 50 versus 50, something like that, something crazy like that. It has like a super high like count, and as you can see, like it's a really balls to the wall game, right? Like as a mecha game should, right? Should always have really cool mechs doing a ton of cool flashy shit. Having all these cool ass designs, flying around these big ass maps, fighting their big ass guns. And they advertised that they're gonna have a beta, a closed beta in August of this year. So if you're interested in that,
I like that idea.
Yeah, so if you like that, make sure to look up Mecha Break. Yeah, it is a cool looking game. I'm definitely down for trying this. As someone who really liked Armored Core.
Why don't you like your mechs?
Well, I liked one mech game. I've only liked and played one mech game, and that's Armored Core. Which I really have to go back to. I have to try and get the other endings, because I never went back to get the other endings. Okay, and then for the next game, and then after that, they showed off the first Descendant, which is a third-person looter shooter game, which actually been in beta for like quite a while, but it's actually going to get an official release in July 2nd of this year. And really cool trailer, actually. Like, I'm not gonna play the whole thing out, right? But it's actually a really cool trailer. You see a bunch of robo people doing a bunch of cool shit. That's kind of like what it is. You get to wear like a cool like exosuit and run around with, like guns and stuff. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
you
the
know,
trailer's gorgeous.
typical looter shooter stuff, right? You go in, you shoot a bunch of monsters, pick up loot. Pretty much Warframe. Like this game is pretty much like Korean Warframe.
Yeah,
Yeah, this trailer was cool, right? Like a
but
bunch of cool shit happening.
oh, the trailer is dope. I'd be down to play this. But but this is cinematic. I haven't seen gameplay for it.
It's not gonna be that
But
cool. It's not gonna be that as cool. Oh
you
yeah,
never know, man. Damn.
the bunny girl suit. People love the bunny girl suit.
Well, yeah, of course they do. It actually looks pretty dope. No, from the back, that guy looked like Doom Guy. It just hit me.
Yeah, he did look a little bit like Doom Guy. Okay, and then after that we have really interesting one, right? We had Skate 4, but it was, or not Skate 4, but a new Skate game, which was shown in a very interesting way. Like, so I know that Skate, there's already a corporation called the M Corp, but after everything that happened with the layoffs, it was kind of funny seeing that this intro here where they have like this live action segment of some spokesperson from M Corp, which is a corporation in the skate game world, being like, yeah, no, don't worry, we're not abandoning the town, everything's fine, guys, don't panic. And meanwhile, everyone's getting fired, everyone's losing their jobs. The printer, they're shredding stuff, guys crying, and it's kind of like, wow, okay, was this a Microsoft jab? Like, no, apparently M Corp's always been a thing in skate. But did you ever see this one? Because I know this one was kind of long.
Well, it said skate, so I kind of just like glossed over it. I didn't really pay attention because I'm not a skater game person. So
Yeah, it was mostly just this, and then they showed a little bit of gameplay, but they're like, yeah, the game's still kind of far along. We're gonna have an alpha soon. They were showing pre-alpha, like that's what it said. It said pre-alpha. So it's like
wow,
the version before.
So really, they shouldn't have even made a fucking announcement.
Well, I mean, the people have been waiting for it for a long time, and they just want to show like, hey, we're still working on it. Don't panic. Right? Yeah. See, pre-alpha.
Oh, okay.
So like,
right, I guess that makes sense.
This is the version before the version before the version before the final version.
Alrighty. Very well.
Right. Well, dude, you like knights? Like dudes in armor?
Yes.
Oh, well, then I got the game for you, man. Got Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2.
Hell yeah, Brett.
Yeah, you saw this one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've heard good things about Kingdom Come.
Yeah, so this is the sequel to the RPG Kingdom Come Deliverance, which was RPG game that's based around a actual time in history, and its big selling point is that it's supposed to be like a realistic RPG where like it takes place during an actual point in history, and like there's no magic and stuff obviously because it takes place in the real world. And you play you play as like a blacksmith, and then eventually become a knight, and you kind of like have to work your way up through the rank. Oh shit! Like work your way up through the ranks and stuff. Shit. There you go.
Yeah.
And well, now they're getting a sequel, and apparently it's gonna be like freaking really big, like way bigger than the first game. And the first game was already like kind of a decent size. And yeah, no. So like, if you guys are you like this game, you like the first game, or you're interested in medieval historical based RPG games, and you can get this game, and it comes out. When does it come out? It comes out this year. It didn't say when, but it will come out sometime this year. Any
I
thoughts?
assume it's gonna be in the like for Christmas. What?
No, I was just asking any thoughts. That's why.
Oh, yeah, sorry, because it broke up a bit. It looks dope as fuck. I think I remember my sister's ex-boyfriend talking about Kingdom Come, how it was one of his favorite games that he had played, and this was back when it first came out. I had looked at it and it looked interesting, but I never, got around to like wishlisting it or even buying it. So to see a sequel being made, I guess just kind of shows that. Yeah, I guess first game must have been that fucking good. So, and I like that. I like the knights in armor and shit. I mean, I bought Manlords because of the aesthetic, along with the it's just like it has the Manor Lords aesthetic, which I like a lot. The Middle Ages, or is it Middle Ages or medieval ages, medieval times?
It's kind of the same thing. Yeah, medieval.
Yeah, but
medieval
knights and lords and
It's kind of the same thing. Middle Ages and medieval are kind of like treated the same.
Yeah.
I mean, there's early, like early medieval times, there's like early Middle Ages, and then Middle Ages is Middle Ages, and then late medieval periods like late Middle Ages. But I think it's all considered like the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Now this next one looked very interesting. So this next one is called Slitterhead, which is actually being developed by former Silent Hill devs who left Konami back in like 2018, I want to say, and they announced in like 2021 they're working on a new game called Slitterhead. And as of now in 2024, they decided to show off an actual trailer for it with some little bits of gameplay. And at first you would think, oh, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a horror game, right? Because that's what these guys make, and it is a horror game, so to speak. But it definitely has a very interesting mechanic, or as you can see right here, where you can possess people. Apparently, like you play as, I guess you play as like a little parasite or something, and you can.
Oh.
Is this your first time seeing this?
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, because I didn't see this. I kind of glossed over this one.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's why I said, you got to watch them all, man. So you got...
Oh, sorry!
So, yeah, the whole thing is, like, there seems to be, like, some kind of, like, parasite alien invasion, and everyone's turning into, like, creepy-ass monsters, and you're, like, a good one. So it's pretty much like Parasite, but the game. So Parasite, the anime, it's pretty much like a game. This is a game version of it.
Okay.
And as you can see, you can get, like, a bunch of, like, cool, like, crazy powers. You got, some chick with freaking Wolverine claws. Right? You can get Wolverine claws, and you're fighting, like, these tentacle abominations that look straight out of freaking Bloodborne.
Right? Maybe this is a new Bloodborne game.
It is not. Yeah, as you can see, like, the gravity powers. You have a freaking shotgun. It looks kind of a cool game, but like, it's kind of jank too. Like, look at that animation. The animations are kind of weird and jank, but
it's still being made.
Well, you say that, but it is coming out of November of this year, as per the release. Oh yeah, and you also get a Doge.
Crunch time, then I guess.
Yeah, I mean maybe that's just how it is, because it's also like be on PS4.
You could be a dog.
Yeah, you could be a dog.
Oh shit.
Yeah, interestingly, it's gonna be on PS4 as well as these current gen consoles. Yeah, it's gonna be on PS4.
This must be one of the last. This must be one of the last like old gen titles.
Or maybe they're just like, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna. The PS4 still has a shitload of players. We're just gonna sell it on PS4.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who still haven't transitioned over from the PS4 to the PS5. Yeah, I think the conversion ratio was like 60%. Like, I'm sorry, like there's like 40% who still haven't transitioned over to PS5, which is really huge. Like, that's a huge amount, because we are 4 years in.
Well, I mean, it's expensive. PS5 is expensive, bud. Yeah, that it is. And it's why everyone's hard to get everyone's hands on it. You know this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I knew it. Even the Black Friday deal I got it on, it was still expensive. I only got $50 off. I was really hoping it would be more, because I got my PS4 for $100 off. I remember it was like it was going for like $400 at the time. I got it for $300, and then I bought. Then I think I bought Overwatch with it too, because I bought the PS4 specifically to play Overwatch, because I was tired of playing it on the pre-weekends at Winston's place. So,
yeah.
And of course, there were a ton of really good games coming out there were a lot of good games at that point that were already out, and set to come out.
Yeah.
All right. So this next one is also
Oh.
very interesting.
Yeah, this one, I only know this guy from the
Yeah, right.
memes.
Yeah, so the game
I
is
didn't know that he
Killer
was like an
Bean.
actual. Yeah,
Right? So if you know the Killer Bean meme, yeah, Killer Bean is getting his own game. His own open world roguelike game. Which is getting fucking gas. Which seems like it's gonna have like its own crazy ass max paid action or something like that. 'Cause, I mean, look at this, man. He's fucking playing alley oop with grenades, jumping out of windows to shoot one other dude, fighting mechs, driving around a car like he's in a GTA world, fighting mechs and stuff.
hey man, the absurdism is where it's at with this. But again, I just know it from the meme. Didn't realize that this was an actual like game character. So
He's not.
when I saw this,
it's
I
not
was
a game
really,
character.
I was pretty.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? What's this?
Oh, it's not. Oh,
It's not a game character. They're making the game based on the. It's being made by one guy,
Oh,
by
okay.
the way.
really?
Yes,
Damn,
this game's
wait,
being made by
these
one guy.
yo, I like these indie developers, man. I'd play this.
Fuck.
Oh my god, is that a zombie mode? Okay, I didn't see that one. I didn't see the zombie mode.
Yeah, it's fighting
Oh
zombies.
man, this would be so much fun co-op.
I really hope it has co-op. This looks gonna be insane. If it had some kind of online or co-op. Yeah, that's gonna be entering
Killer
access
Bean.
soon. This unironically looked great. Like I actually like. This was actually one of the hypest games
I
shown
agree.
at the game show. I really wish I could have the sound on and like show you guys like it in full, but it actually looks freaking insane. Like it had me sold immediately as soon as he jumps out of the car. 'Cause I'm like, wait, is that Killer Bean? What the fuck is that? And then he just drives along, just Max Payne dives out of the car, just starts just blowing people down. It's like, okay, I'm in for this. And then he shoots one gun, like he throws a bullet in the air and just shoots off it. Why? Because fuck it. He shoots another shot to ricochet off the bullet to hit some guy behind cover. He's like, fuck it, whatever.
Very fun game.
And then next is a game James and I are very excited for. Monster Hunter Wilds.
Indeed. Monster Hunter Wilds.
So yeah, this one is. So this trailer is kind of fresh off the PlayStation Showcase, which showed little bits and pieces of the gameplay, and this also shows a bit more gameplay. But it's very apparent that it has a much more cinematic look to it, and according to Capcom, that is very much on purpose because they want this game story to be like the most epic and cinematic they've done so far. So there's a very heavy emphasis on storytelling and the main story of this game, which is something that Monster Hunter generally hasn't focused on too much up until this point.
Yeah.
So their whole thing is like, yeah, no, we're gonna have a story. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna have tons of cutscenes, and it's gonna be really cinematic with the way we present it. And I know you haven't played a Monster Hunter game. What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I'm excited for it because the trailer generally looked good, and I'm starting, and really, like, I have to thank Dauntless for getting me into the whole, like, I don't know, is this even a genre or is this just one specific type of game? But I'm excited, and I'm really happy that I'm getting into Monster Hunter Rise. No, yeah, that's pretty much it. It looks very, very, very delicious. That's a huge fucking sword. Holy crap.
That's Monster Hunter, man. Big ass swords. Yeah, big ass swords for big ass
It's a really big
monsters.
sword.
Then of course, yeah, they already have the fucking. Well, those are save bonuses. Sorry, like
Yeah.
pre-order DLC. What was it for? Oh yeah, Iceborne and then Monster Hunter World. Okay, but that's on my PS4. I
For
don't even
Monster
know.
Hunter World and for... Yeah.
And now continuing off of Capcom,
Very nice.
we have this game, which has been advertised for a while, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, which is pretty much Capcom Tower Defense, or like Capcom Pikmin, where you play as like a masked dude who escorts the waifu to the Torii Gate in order to seal like some evil while fighting off monsters at night. And it's got a very interesting art style where it's got like, you know, this ancient Japan aesthetic, but like kind of on LSD, where everything looks really freaking trippy. Right, like look at that, man! Like you got like the hand, like skeleton, big ass skeleton hands, like summoning whatever the fuck that is. And I feel like people are gonna be saying that a lot. Like, what
Jesus,
the fuck is
look
that?
at that.
And well, you know, it's still gonna be a Capcom action game. It's still gonna be doing some action stuff, but there's big elements of strategy behind it and like town management and stuff. As you go from like level to level, trying to clear out the evils at night and all the evil monsters and stuff. Really cool looking. I'm really glad that Capcom is finally in the, you know, in a position to be able to make risks some more experimental games like
Take
this.
risks. Yes.
Because not only is it good for the
I
industry,
agree.
but it's also great to see Capcom try and do new things, because, you know, Capcom, every time they do something, it's great. And, you know, I love Resident Evil, love Monster Hunter, I love Street Fighter, but, you know, you can get tired of that after a while. And, you know, in an industry where everyone seems to just want to milk the same like 2 or 3 IPs they own, it's nice to see someone be willing to kind of, you know, stretch out a bit and try something else. It's also nice that this is actually coming out because you remember the game Pragmata?
That sounds familiar. Can you refresh my memory?
That's the Capcom game with the space dude and the android little android girl.
Oh, yes.
That's been like delayed over and over again. Yeah, like so, like it's nice to see like this is actually coming out in an actual video game, as opposed to Pragmata, which we don't know what the fuck it is. It's probably like a third-person shooter, I think, but like we don't know what it is beyond that. Any thoughts? Because you've been kind of quiet.
Well, I've just been mesmerized by the colors. But you said it was like Pikmin, and I'm like, fuck, I never played Pikmin.
Blue Book, Blue Man.
No, but I like the like I said, I like the art style, and I think it's interesting. Like how you said it was kind of like Pikmin, and you said it was Capcom Tower Defense.
Yeah.
I never really played Tower Defense too much, but
you ever played
I'd be down to try this.
You ever played a tower defense game?
Not that I can think of, no. And if I have, it's been years.
You can find like a million of them on like Flash games and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the last time I played one. It was a Flash game. Yeah. But I'd be down. I'd be down to play a demo of this. I wouldn't be surprised if it was another banger.
Yeah, the way Capcom's been going.
Yeah,
I would not be surprised either. But I mean, hey, you can get your hands on it pretty soon because it's coming out July 19th, which is much sooner than I thought it would be, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was gonna be like September, maybe October, but no, it's gonna come out in July, and it's gonna be $50. Apparently, not a full. It's not gonna be a full price game.
Oh wow! Not even quadruple A priced?
Nope. Oh no. That's reserved for Ubisoft, bro. Only Ubisoft could do quadruple A.
Cool.
And then for the final game, the final big game they showed is one that looks really cool, and they showed off a while ago.
Yes.
And by a while ago, I mean a freaking year ago. Phantom Blade X, which was that Chinese martial arts game that looks kind of like a Souls-like game, but it's not a Souls-like game apparently. It's more like like Sekiro or like Ninja Gaiden, as people who have played it kind of described. Even the director himself says it's not a Souls-like game. It's more like Ninja Gaiden, or it's more like Sekiro. And you know, it's funny because everyone thought the game was like fake because it was like, man, this looks way too cinematic and looks way too nice, like all these crazy ass attacks. And then they show this gameplay trailer and people get their hands on the game like, oh shit, never mind, no, it's a real game. You're actually doing all this stuff. And this is actually being made by a Chinese developer, and they made mobile games before this. So they took that that mobile
Oh,
blood.
wow.
They took that mobile game blood money and then decided to spend it on maybe a console game. Hey man, the
Well,
blood
from
the
what it
blood money
looks like,
pays
his
well.
money was spent.
I mean, I would hope so. I mean,
Yeah, no,
they
it
probably
pays very, very well.
Yeah, and really, all those waifus pay big bucks for your company. It just has to be Hoyo and fucking Genshin Impact players, man. Dropping like $1 bajillion. And then Honkai Star Rail players as well.
No, bro. Man, those people are on something else paying that much money for that shit. I say as I spend money on my Fortnite skins.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, really cool game. Well,
Yeah.
any other
Yeah,
thoughts?
no, it's very, very cool. And well, I mean, I want to play it. Honestly, I gotta say I like the art style. I know it's a different developer and made by different made for a different time period, but there's something about it that reminds me of Phantom of, oh my god, sorry, Lies of P. I almost said Phantom P. So yeah, I want to play. I want to kill monsters in the Souls-like. I want to parry again. It looks like you can't parry in it.
All right, you can definitely parry. No, this game you can definitely parry stuff. You can parry a freaking dynamite stick, dude. Look at this shit.
Which is fucking dope. Look at this shit.
That's cool, right? There you go. Bam! Right. You can actually parry projectiles and just toss it back at them. Miss me with that gay shit, right?
Miss me with that gay shit.
Anything else? I mean,
No, I mean, what else do you want me to say? It looks fucking cool.
yeah. Now there were a few other smaller games that were like briefly shown off. Well, actually, there was one here that we did miss, but this one.
And the one that you're really interested in too.
So this one is. This one looks like a good old time. All right. This one's called Cuff Bust, and it's like a 20-person prison break game. Where you play like a couple like cute koalas that are trying to escape from prison, and there's like 20-something people like in like a lobby, and you all have to like work together to try and break out of prison. I don't know how the hell this is gonna work logistically, but man, this looks like so. This is a streamer's game. Is pretty much what it is, man. This is a game that's gonna pop off on Twitch for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then no one's gonna play it, but those 2 weeks are gonna be absolutely amazing. Everyone's gonna be on it. It's gonna be like the big hot hit game, kind of like Lethal Company or free content. I forgot what that
Among Us.
or like Among Us. But there's another one that was like it was like for content or free content, something like that. That was kind of like Lethal Company, but like like cameras and stuff. I forgot what it's called. Yes.
Are the security guards NPCs or are they going to be
I don't know
played
how
by
it works.
players?
I don't know how it works. They never said anything about how it works. All we know is there's a prison. You and like 30 other people try and break out the prison any way possible.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll probably be absolutely nuts. 20 players. There we go. 20-player lobbies.
I like it. Oh, and they get smoke cigars. That's nice.
That's definitely not a cigar. That's definitely.
Oh, sorry, a cigarette.
That is not a nope.
Nope. This is
no, that is definitely not any tobacco product at all.
Are you sure?
That's not. No, that's definitely not.
I'm trying to be kid friendly here. Damn it.
Oh, kid friendly. Fuck the kids. We've never been kid friendly around here. Fuck them kids. Yeah, so this looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I really gotta hop
Oh
on.
my god!
Yeah. We really gotta try and get friends to like hop on it because like I feel like every time there's like a big multiplayer game like
Yeah.
we just never have enough people to get something going. Like I would love to play
Yeah.
Lethal Company, but like we have like no friends, so like
I would like to play freaking Baldur's Gate with our buds, but
yeah, we just need like just one more person. Well, I have to reinstall it now. So they also showed off, the new Wukong trailer, which they just pretty much just confirming, hey, we exist. We're still coming out. It's
Yes.
okay. We're not delayed. I'm actually not gonna go through the trailer because like there's been a million fucking trailers. It's coming out August 20th.
yeah, there has been.
Game looks cool.
Woo!
If you want it, all right, get hyped. Right, it's coming out August 20th.
Very hype.
Now, this one, right? So it wasn't necessarily my game of the show because I already knew about it. But it is. Oh shit, 29 minutes. Oh, I gotta watch that later. Okay. But it is definitely my most anticipated game of the year. Of course, after
Oh, is it?
Rebirth, right? This is probably big. This is probably like my number 2 game of the year, like behind Rebirth. This is Metaphor Refantasia, which is going to be the new RPG by the Persona team. Yeah, I think it's being made by the Persona team. So the guys who did Persona 3, 4, and 5 are making this.
Yeah, I
game.
remember.
Uh huh.
I remember we talked about it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You kind of broke up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Shit, you scared the shit out of me. But yeah, I remember we talked about it, and I remember, because I was like, oh man, this looks really similar to Persona. I'm like, oh well, I'm glad you said that because it's made by the Persona team. I'm like,
It was menus. Menus,
So
the
yeah, it
fucking
looks-
video game. Holy shit!
yeah,
Even the menus go hard. Look at this.
dude, menus with style. I mean, they learned from Persona 5, and they're like, oh shit, we can make everything look fucking dope.
Now the cool thing they showed off and so again you didn't see the actual conference itself, but they went into a lot of detail explaining the archetype system, which is pretty much like their version of a job system where every character can transform into their job. So like there's like Dark Knight, Dragoon, like Archer, stuff like that, like Final Fantasy 14 jobs that every character can be assigned to, and they can level up in that job. And they can even transform into it. That's what you're seeing, like those big mecha dudes. Like that's pretty much them transforming into the archetypes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that, right? So you transform into that, you get a big power boost and stuff. But they also show like some other gameplay. I just saw that there's like a 29-minute gameplay overview of it. But yeah, this game looks. Oh my god. So much gas, man. I gotta stop eating immediately before we record, dude, because every time I always have to eat and then record and then I just burp. I spend so much time burping. But yeah, no, this game looks freaking awesome. I cannot wait for it to come out. It's being made by the Persona guys, so it's probably gonna be a banger. And it's coming out October 11th. Pretty sure, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, October 11th. So, yeah, can't wait for this to come out. Cannot wait at all. It's only 4 short months away. Andy, thoughts?
Another Persona game? Yes, please. Well, I mean, not Persona, but you know what I mean. I'll take it. I'll take it.
And then,
God, this really is going to be a banger.
yeah, it's just too bad Rebirth came out already. The fucking one of the greatest games of all time came out in the same year. It's like, oh well, okay. Sorry, bro.
We've been having a lot of those.
Yeah, you've been having a lot of those. It's like, you would have been game of the year, but the greatest game of the like all time just came out like a few months before you. So
Game of a generation. Sorry.
then Baldur's Gate's like, sorry, game of the generation. And then
Sorry.
And then 2022, sorry, Elden Ring came out. And you're not Elden Ring. I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't the DLC come out for Elden Ring?
Not yet. Next week.
Night next week? Oh
Next
shit,
week.
okay.
Which
Yeah,
I have not
yeah.
played at fucking all because I was sick the entire time.
Well, I mean, you're
And then the days where I wasn't sick, I was just kind of tired. I just didn't feel like playing games. Or I was just playing games with you.
yeah.
Oh wait, So there was actually two more, right? Two more games I wanted to. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of other smaller games like they had like Sonic, and Shadow Generations. They had a game called Ventoria: The Last Song, which is like Italian Souls, whatever it was calling it.
Italian soul.
Yeah, I played the demo and I wasn't feeling it. That was one of those games I played the next fest demo. It just wasn't very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is real quick? Oh yeah, they also had like Valorant is coming to console. What we do right? And this is like the longest ad, bro. It was like fucking like 5 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Alright. Is this it? Let me look at it real quick. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, this is a game called Tears of Metal. And funny enough, this trailer was like immediately after the Street Fighter 6 reveal, so everyone was so hyped up on it that they ignored this completely. But this game looks freaking crazy. Like this is like the first comment of this video says it best. Dynasty Warriors Scotland. This is Dynasty Warriors Scotland.
Oh, is that what? Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Hey, you know what, bro? I'm all for it. I mean, look at this. He's just going around, hacking and slashing away dozens of Scotsmen with your kilt and your sword. So I don't know what kind of game this is. I think it's probably like an action game. Okay, it's a roguelike.
Well,
roguelike co-op pack and slash.
Oh.
It's got co-op.
Well, it's got co-op, and it's a Dynasty Warriors like game, so it might be up your alley. I know you like those games.
Oh, well, but it's co-op, so that means I'm not gonna be playing by myself.
I know. So you play those games to play by yourself? Is that what you're saying?
I said I'm not gonna play it by myself.
Oh no, you're not. You're gonna play with me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna see the ways of Dynasty Warriors.
I think I can get into Dynasty Warriors if it was completely Scottish.
Yeah, I mean that's one way to get you into it. You really should play the Zelda Dynasty Warriors game.
Oh yeah, Hyrule Warriors.
It's actually really good. I think you'd really like it. But I digress.
Okay.
And then, oh yeah, one more, just one more, more.
It's gonna be one set.
So there was one last game showed. This is a game that's been known for a while, but this is a game called Neva, and it's being developed by the same developers who made Gris, which is like a platformer with the same art style as this game. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous.
It is gorgeous, but I've never heard of Gris.
Well, you can see with Neva, right, or Neva. I don't know. I'm going to go with Neva. So with Neva, right, it has a very similar art style to it, and yeah, as you can see, fucking gorgeous game. And you play as some girl who finds like a wolf with like antlers, and you kind of like just go on a journey with him, as you can see. And there's like some combat, some platforming and stuff. Yeah, look at this, man. Look how pretty it is. Jesus Christ. And then as it goes along, I think the wolf gets older because they show. Yeah, see, the wolf gets older. So I imagine like as the story goes along, the wolf is gonna get bigger and bigger.
And it looks like you have to leave him. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be a sad ending, but I'd be down.
Yeah, really good. So Absolutely beautiful game. I just wanted to put a spotlight on it real quick.
Yes.
All right. So, man, I kind of hate to say it, but we've been hating on Xbox or Microsoft for a while, but yeah, the showcase was kind of good. It was kind of it was kind of like
it was
like really fucking good. Like really really good. Like the best showcase they've had like in fucking like a decade. And I hate to admit it because after they have stabbed us and fucking Tango in the back, oh god, and just kind of threw us all and Tango into the wind with their closure at Tango Works. I kind of just wanted to keep being mad at Microsoft, and after the showcase, it's just a little bit harder. I'm still mad at them, but like, you show some good games, and like it makes me slightly less mad at you. All right, slightly less mad at you.
Yeah.
And well, you didn't see the showcase, but it was really good on them for them to not show anybody talking, right? Because the last we want to see is Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond and Matt Booty fucking talking. They kept it to a bare minimum. They just showed trailer after trailer after trailer. And
smart on them.
Yeah, very very smart on them, because like it would have been like, oh my god, fucking Matt Booty's talking. I don't want to hear shit from him right now. Like being all like, oh, like we really Xbox, we really care about maintaining our creative vision in the game. We would have been like, fuck you, right? There's none of that shit. And anytime they did show up, they just said, hey, this is the next game coming up. It's kind of cool. Check it out. That's it. That's what they did. Right, kept it to a bare minimum. I don't know if that's something they pivoted in the wake of the layoffs, or that's something they planned ahead of time. But either way, it was a good call on them.
Yeah.
All right, so I did a lot of talking to Summer Games Fest, dude, and you're probably showing a lot more games that tickle your pickle here. So how about you take over this for a little bit?
Yeah, that way you can drink some water. So, the Xbox showcase began with the trailer for Black Ops 6, which I think we can agree. Would you say that Black Ops is the more popular of the Call of Duty franchises? Or not? Oh, wait, sorry. Drink your water.
No, it's fine. It's definitely the most cohesive. It's the one that doesn't have probably the best entries. So, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, I would say so. Honestly, my favorite Call of Duty was well, I mean, it was COD 4, like the original Modern Warfare, but Black Ops 6 out for its zombie modes with President Kennedy. That was sick. That was so much fun.
That was.
I loved. That was a lot of fun. So they gave unveiled an official trailer. Actually, want to pull it up, man. But while you're bringing that up, I did hear though. Unsurprisingly, did you hear the the file size for the game?
Oh yeah, I was like, it's supposed to be like 300 gigabytes, but then they came by and they're like, no, it's not 300 gigabytes. Don't panic. It's not 300 gigabytes.
It's like yeah. It's really interesting to see military events that have occurred. Well, I mean, this is essentially occurring in like kind of close to our lifetime now. I mean, not specifically George Bush, but like these are people that we see in our lifetime now. So like Saddam Hussein, which people are now like, oh, they're gonna make a fucking 9/11 game soon if they're on Saddam Hussein. So, but honestly, it looks fucking dope. It looks really cool, and I don't really care about the multiplayer too much, but I think this campaign it'll be a nice return to form, in my opinion. Yeah, I can't wait for the zombies.
Yeah, which is definitely kind of needed because Modern Warfare 3.
I know. Trust me, I know. Yeah.
I don't even play Call of Duty games anymore, and even I was like, bro, what the fuck? How do you fuck up this bad?
Yeah, you just hear
And then it came out that like no, it was actually a DLC expansion, but then they wanted to make it a full game so they could charge more money for it. So they decided to stitch something together real quick, and they had to get a bunch of Warzone assets and try and like stick it all together. So you
like,
didn't.
it was such a
No, continue. I'm sorry.
no. I was just gonna say it was a very obvious patch job.
Yeah, no, that
for
that
Modern Warfare 3.
That it was. So you didn't see the multiplayer overview?
No, I just this and the zombies because I don't really care about COD multiplayer, dude. I mean, it's kind of a bunch of sweats now. So
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I care too much about it either anymore. But there was one thing that was kind of cool that they kind of they turned into like Max Payne, the game, like Max Payne multiplayer, because they have this thing now called omnidirectional running, where you can actually sprint in like any direction you want.
ooh,
So like you can sprint backwards, you can sprint forward, but it also means you can like dive backwards and like dive forward. So wait, let me see if I can find it here. So like you can like do like a side dive, you can do a forward dive, you can do a back dive, and the entire time you can turn around like in the full 360. So you can like run forward, dive forward, turn around 180, and then shoot like while you're diving backwards. So it's like first person Max Payne stuff.
I could already see this game is gonna have some fucking like the trickiest of trick shots and people mauling over like, oh my god, what the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, no, the compilations are gonna be, the compilation videos are gonna be insane.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so you saw a smidge bit of it there.
Yeah.
This isn't the full direct, but yeah, see right there. So you see he's yeah, so he sprints to the side, and yeah, and then it rewinds. Yeah, this isn't the full view, but like you get the idea, right? You can sprint anywhere you want, and it opens up like a ton of movement.
Yeah, well, I mean, because people, I mean, people are pretty. I mean, I don't want to say happy, but they're content with the way COD is. So there's not really much to build on, So they're just like, oh yeah, it's a little bit of what we're trying and shit. So now this next game, I don't know. I liked it a lot.
I wish I could turn the music for this.
I know, but we're just gonna have to imagine for this. But this triggered all the serotonin in my brain. First off, well, he has a cape.
Yeah, he was cool with a cape.
Then they have a chainsaw shield.
This is Doom: The Dark Ages, by the way, the new Doom game. Which
yes.
Is gonna be a
Forgive me. Yeah, sorry. I should have led with that. This is the prequels. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
Continue.
So, yeah, this is. No, sorry. So this is Doom: The Dark Ages, that gives Doom Guy a cape, a chainsaw shield, and a gun that shreds a skull and then shoots those shards out to his enemies. Oh, and then he rides a dragon at the end.
Yeah, right.
So game. Yep, right there. Look at that. It's one of those like, oh my god, that's fucking genius.
I don't want to think of it yet.
And then fucking Doom Guy got the Captain America thing going by throwing the chainsaw shield.
So fucking cool.
Very exciting. Dude, yes. And then, of course, they fucking end it with him riding a dragon. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's it. No, I get it. Fine. Like, please, I'm done.
I'm
done. I'm
lost.
arriving.
Oh, don't forget, bro. Giant Max.
Giant Max. Yes.
It's not only ride dragons, he's gonna do Giant Max, beat the shit out of giant ass demons.
Honestly, I think that was my favorite of the Xbox showcase.
Mine too, yeah. Mine too. I mean, I was like, show me the Doom, come on. You gotta
show me the Doom, and they fucking showed you the Doom.
They showed it all right. And,
they fucking showed the Doom.
Interestingly, it's gonna be on PS5 as well. They already confirmed it.
Yeah. I think I remember reading that somewhere that Phil was Doom is a franchise that everyone loves, so they want to expand it to everywhere so everyone can play.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a running theme with a lot of the games that they were shown here, that a lot of them are, they've either been confirmed to be multi-platform, or they're very, very possibly going to be multi-platform, which, you know, kind of, you know, gives more and more credence to the idea that Xbox is caring less and less about hardware and selling consoles. They're kind of like, you know, they're kind of like backing away from the console market a little bit, and you're kind of going more towards software publishing, which, you know, it's kind of more their wheelhouse, because Microsoft's always been a software company first, right? They've never really been a hardware company. And it seems like that's now being reflected in how Xbox is going to be doing things. Yeah. But also, I also saw that there's gonna, like, an interview with Hugo Martin, the director, the creative director on this game, and he like spoke a bit about it, and he was like, yeah, like, you know, Doom 1 was run and gun, Doom Eternal was jump and shoot, right? And this game is like charge and shoot, right? This is gonna be a game where you're gonna be more like a monster truck, and you're gonna be here like barreling through enemies a lot, getting in their face and meleeing them a lot. So I'm really interested in seeing like how they're gonna be doing that, because he also said there's gonna be like a whole new glory system. It's gonna be a lot more open ended, and they've redone the combat system completely for this game, but it's still gonna be like all about, you know, being aggressive and going in and going hard. And yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's gonna be really cool to see how they do it, because, you know, Doom games are amazing. the new Doom games, new modern Doom games are so fucking awesome. Doom 2016's awesome. Doom Eternal somehow better.
Yes,
at least for me. I know there's a lot of people who prefer Doom 2016, and I will never, I'll never contest them on that opinion, because they're both absolutely amazing games. I just personally prefer Doom Eternal more. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they update the formula here. I mean, it looks fucking sick, man. You get a chainsaw shield.
Yeah, dude, come on. Like, they knew exactly what they were doing. Chainsaw shield, skull shooter thingy, mechs, and a dragon.
Yeah, everything you can want in a video game. And I also saw that like there's like a nail gun. It looks like they have like a
it's like a nail gun or a rail gun or whatever. Also, I saw that the Doom guy was able to parry with his shield, which cool, because we like parries.
Yeah, he could parry in Doom Eternal, but it was only against specific enemies, and he had to use like a gun and
oh, really?
Yeah, the Marauders. You remember the Marauders?
You could. Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
You had to parry them. You had to shoot them at a specific moment in time to make them vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, that's a nail gun right there. So you're gonna be able to impale.
Hell yeah,
that's gonna be fun. So yeah, you got your parry in. You can do a freaking charge. It's gonna be cool seeing barreling through like 20 guys and watching them flying.
Dude, fucking booting these people. It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah.
How about we go over the next one?
Yeah, sure. Let's go over the next one.
Go on.
Well, what's the next one on the list?
State of Decay.
Oh yeah, State of Decay. I mean, it looks cool. I never played any of the games though, so
another zombie game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Another zombie survival game.
I do hear it's one of the more popular ones though, so some people are very excited for this.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly,
this is just a pre-rendered CG trailer. So the thing is with this game, it's been kind of in development hell for a while, and it's been reports of like, yeah, it's not doing too hot. They've been kind of not really sure like what they want to do with the game, and there's been no release date so far. So, and unfortunately, we still don't have a release date. As you can see from the first comment, the person said, the date, we want the date, right? Like, what the fuck's the date?
Yeah.
So we don't know. Yeah, what date it is. Yeah, of course. You guys got to have a dude die in a zombie trailer, which, you know.
Absolutely. And then have them come back as a zombie. Well, let's see.
Yeah, well, maybe don't fucking run in with a machete, buddy.
Hey, man, some people like the melee build. Just saying. But yeah, so yeah, just another zombie game. It's kind of it's kind of whatever. This one was one of the big ones though, and definitely one of the more what word would you use, Jesse? Contentious or controversial?
Yeah, we can go with controversial.
Yeah, let's go with controversial. Um, I'll admit, when I first saw the trailer, I was kind of like, but then I saw the RPG and I was like, oh, okay, we'll see how that goes. But this is Dragon Age: The Veilguard, made by everyone's favorite walking corpse, BioWare, and this is it for them. This is their make or break moment before they die.
Yeah, this is
And
this is it. This is definitely their
this
maker
is their
break
maker.
game.
Yeah, this is definitely it. Because if this sucks, then yeah, no Mass Effect 4, which kind of whatever. Um, but yeah, so yeah, people were actually making comparisons to like the original Dragon Age trailer and to this one, and how they're so tonally different that they don't even think this is the same Dragon Age, which technically it's not, because I mean all those people that worked on all of those beloved games are gone. This is a completely new BioWare with new people and new art directions. So some of them look very cartoony.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that sees that?
No, you're not wrong. I mean, but that's kind of what they've been going for since Dragon Age 2. Like Dragon Age 2 is kind of cartoony.
Yeah, but
Acquisition they were
yeah.
slightly less cartoony, and now they're kind of like going a little more cartoony now. So like when it comes to like the art style stuff, I don't really care too much if people say like, oh, like it's kind of cartoony, because they've been looking pretty cartoony more and more ever since the second one anyways. So like at this point, like they're just committed to making it cartoony, so whatever.
Yeah, but Dragon Age Inquisition though, they it definitely they went more for realistic in that regard.
Yeah. Now the thing is, this art cover is not good. This looks like
okay.
fucking Fortnite shit. That's what people have said. This looks like
oh, that's what it is. Okay.
People said it looked like a trailer for a Fortnite season.
For a Fortnite crossover, which makes sense. I can see that. Maybe that's what it is, because I said cartoony, but I think that was the wrong word. But yeah, dude. So yeah, but then they showed gameplay of it.
Yeah.
And well, first off, I just want to say thank you, God, that our boy Varric is back. But I don't know if he's gonna live.
He fucking better.
They destroyed his crossbow, which is
Bianca.
Usually indicative of killing. What, die?
Bianca. That's the name of the crossbow.
Well, he better what, die?
No, the Bianca. I said Bianca died.
No, I know Bianca. Yeah, no, they killed. Yeah, wait, what did I say?
You said, oh, I don't know if they're gonna die. You said, oh, Bianca, because they said Bianca's. You said his weapon died, and I said, oh, it's Bianca. That's the name. That's the name of the weapon.
No, I know that's the name of the weapon, but I'm saying like they destroyed Bianca, so that's usually shit they do when they're about to kill off a major character. So that's why I'm like, damn, I think they're gonna kill off Varric.
And he isn't a party member in this game, technically.
So
he's not a party member technically.
Oh shit! Well, there you go. There you go. Well, no, they killed party. Well, no, actually, no. Never mind. They haven't killed party members in a while. Because I was thinking Hawk from Dragon Age Inquisition. Well, spoilers by the way. In Dragon Age Inquisition, depending on choices that you make and depending on your save files, Hawk will be a character that you can take with you on a mission in Dragon Age Inquisition, and there's a moment where you have to sacrifice him or another character, and so he is actually someone that can die, which I really appreciated. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you about this game. Honestly, I really liked the gameplay from the original Dragon Age that was more like, pause and do spells. And this seems like they're really leaning heavy on the action part of it. Like there's no tactical mode. That's what it is. Tactical mode. I didn't see a tactical mode.
Well, it's funny you say that. Yeah, so glad Barrick's back. He definitely looks different. I know they're trying to make him like look older, but like he looks so different, dude. I'm so used to him being, a ginger, and he doesn't have a beard. Cause I remember he doesn't like a beards, so it's kind of weird that they gave him a beard.
Yeah,
and it's kind of weird that his hair is like so dark now. I think it's supposed to be like gray, but I think the lighting probably just makes it look really dark. Probably like in a more better lit or more well lit level, it'll probably look a little better. But yeah, for the technical stuff you said, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that wheel is gonna be it.
That's not good enough.
And apparently, you're not gonna be able to control your party members.
Oh, fuck off, dude!
So
really?
It's gonna be pretty much like Mass Effect, which is a big shame. I think when I heard that you're not gonna be able to control party members, like, oh, okay, well, like. Part of the fun was controlling different party members, and you're also only gonna have 2 now, and when you're on the go, you only have 2 with you. So like you're definitely borrowing very heavily from Mass Effect, because now you only have 2, and the only thing you do is just control what abilities they use. You don't actually like control them themselves. You don't position them to tell them, hey, go here, go there. They just kind of do their own thing while you go around and do what it is you do, and
yeah.
Personally, that's a beautiful shot, by the way. It looks good. The game looks good. I will say that. The game looks fucking good. The game looks really fucking good. That Frostbite engine is really carrying it. The only thing is, yeah, man, like I don't see many RPGs elements. It very much looks like they're going actiony.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because it's only level 1, but the action just doesn't look very good. It's kind of basic. And I saw like the same combo over and over again. And then every once in a while he would just shoot like an arrow and then use like that one ability he uses. And that's it. Yeah. A lot of dodging around.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, this is BioWare's make or break game. So they really should have gone all out to show more of what they can do. And I get it, they kind of held back, like, to not spoil anything, but, dude, this game is literally what will determine if you stay open or not. You need to wow people, and the dislike to like ratio is, man, oof, it's impressive, to say the least.
Oh, yeah. 76,000 likes, so 135,000 dislikes.
The trailer was even worse.
Yeah, the trailer was fucking dog.
Dude, look at that. Gee, look at that. Jesus Christ, man.
You got ratio to hell and back.
Yeah, bro. So, well, like I said, it's this is BioWare's Walking Corpse. These are not the same people that we grew up on, so we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely not holding my breath, especially after the rumor that, I don't know if it was a coincidence or not, but that they completely halted Dragon Age work after Baldur's Gate 3 had their success.
I'm sure it's like probably just
coincidence.
Yeah, probably just. I mean, I don't remember hearing anything about that.
Well, I think we reported on it.
Did we? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was one of the stories that we covered. I could be wrong though. Go back and check.
I don't remember that.
Go back and check tape. Yeah.
I don't remember that at all. Yeah. Also, the other thing that's really weird is that we don't have a release date. Like, this game's supposed to come out this year, and they're like, it's coming out this year. It's coming out this year, but we don't have a release date. And like normally, with your AAA games, right, you want to let people know, way ahead of time when your game is coming out. Normally, that's what happens. So that way you can, generate more hype, get some pre-orders in and stuff. But like we have had no release date. So like when the fuck is it gonna come out? And then the games and the year's becoming more and more crowded, right? October you got already like Call of Duty coming out in November. You have Assassin's Creed coming out. Right, so those are already going to be 2 big games coming out. You got that Slitterhead game coming out, although that's probably not going to be that big. But still, like it's it's still more competition, no matter how small. So it's a little worrying when you don't have a release date already. When you're this deep in the year, we're already halfway through. We're halfway through 2024, but we don't have a release date yet. It's just fall 2024. So we'll see.
Oh boy. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Also, the name changed, right?
Yep. That's right. I totally forgot the name change.
Yeah, it used to be called Dragon Age Dreadwolf, and they changed it to The Veilguard. Which, like, why the? You couldn't drop the at least? Like Dreadwolf's already too badass of a name to drop, and now you're giving it not only a stupider name, but like a clunky, stupid name. It's like you could just call it Dragon Age Veilguard, and it would have been much better, much cleaner, right? But now you say The Veilguard. What?
Yes.
Just call it Veilguard.
Oh boy.
All right, and then so what's
and
next?
Then
we kind of zoom through some of these.
Yeah, well, I mean, no one really. Well, yeah, we could just zoom it. So Bethesda showed off expansion, or yeah, it's an expansion, right, or DLC for their
it's like the expansion DLC stuff
for their Fallout 76 MMO. That's letting you play as ghouls now, which apparently is going to have a different style of play, like the ghouls, which could be interesting.
It could be interesting. I don't play Fallout 76. I have zero interest in Fallout 76.
Same.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if one of our listeners, if you have interest, then yeah, I mean, you probably already know about it. You probably already pre-ordered it, or you plan on buying it. But as for us, whatever. Ooh, first ever map expansion. Okay.
Okay, so it is an.
So that means they're going to be.
Okay, so it is an expansion. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
And then more Bethesda stuff.
And then, of course, all right, yeah, more Bethesda stuff. Well, we could just kind of skip over it. They announced their Shattered Space DLC for their $70 masterpiece that would have been Game of the Year if it wasn't Baldur's Gate.
If it wasn't for Baldur's Gate, or it wasn't for Resident Evil 4, or if it wasn't for
Tears of the Kingdom,
or if it wasn't for Armored Core 6,
Bethesda was robbed of their Game of the Year award for Shattered Space. So yeah, I mean, if you're interested, but if you're not, then well, yeah, we get it.
And
we do.
Speaking of expansions, we have a release date for an expansion with
World of
Warcraft.
Yep, World of Warcraft, The War Within, the umpteenth expansion to an MMO that just will not die, and that we keep losing our friend Manny to. Manny, please come back.
We love you.
We love you.
You want to play games?
Get it. You need help. You need intervention.
You can beat this, bro. You're better than this. You're better than Blizzard.
You're better than Blizzard. Oh my god. All right. I don't know anything about this game though.
This one, no one knows anything about it.
Yeah, Claire. Honestly, dude, do you know what this gave me? What was that PlayStation game that was like cinematic and shit? The Order, 1760 something or 1660 something.
1886.
1886. They gave me that.
That game fucking sucked so much ass. Why'd you say that, bro? Now I don't like this game.
Dude, it gave me that vibe. Did you see it?
Yes, I know it.
Did you see it?
And 1886 was the furthest thing from my mind because that game fucking sucked balls and this looks cool. I thought it was like Persona. Now, I'm like, oh no, it's like Persona. Like it looks like a Persona game. Like that's what I thought. I didn't think, it's like that piece of crap Sony game from fucking 2014 that I hated. It was literally just a glorified tech demo.
Not a very good one from what I've heard.
So yeah, what James is talking about is a new RPG game called Clair Obscure Expedition 33. And okay, let me pull
Yeah,
that
we'll
up.
pull it up. We'll pull it up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a second viewing will be better.
Yeah, well, while I pull it up, why don't you talk more about how it reminds you of that piece of crap game?
Well, I never played the piece of crap game. I just know it was essentially a cinematic game that had fucking motion blur and film grain. So
Oh,
there
wow,
you
they
go.
actually have actual gameplay here.
Oh, let's look at the gameplay. Maybe it'll be better with the gameplay.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, 33. Okay, never mind, I read that wrong. Yeah, this is all from the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all from the trailer. I thought it meant like 33 is like 33 minutes of gameplay. Like they were showing. Okay, no. But yeah, this is a new turn-based RPG made with the Unreal 5 engine, Unreal Engine 5. They really want you to know that. It's being made by Sandfall Interactive. I've never heard that studio. But this is a game that kind of has an aesthetic kind of like Lies of P or like Bioshock Infinite, where it's kind of like that turn of the century retro futuristic look to it, and
Yes.
it takes place in some kind of world where like some lady called the Paintress can like destroy things, and like she destroys things and kills people like annually, and so you have to form together some kind of group to try and find her and kill her, and it's a turn-based game because like at first it looked like a tech demo. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is like a beautiful like tech demo, and then they show actual gameplay. It's like, oh, this is an RPG, okay. And yeah, it's, you see like it's got like a kind of Persona look to it because the UI is kind of like Persona-ish, and it's got real.
It's got style.
It's got style, right? And we kind of come to associate with Persona. Of course, all the people are dead, and you find like these mechanical monsters and stuff. So that's why it's kind of like Lies of P, where like you find like mechanical monstrosities, and it has like that Bella Epoch look, which is also something Lies of P used.
Yes.
That's the time period that inspired Lies of P's aesthetics. So looks
That was
really cool.
excellent,
This
too.
was kind of a sleeper hitter. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, this looks super dope." Stupid name though. Clair Obscure Expedition 33. It's a stupid ass name. I think I'll take the Veil Guard over this name. but
Wow, that's saying something. Holy shit.
but that aside, looks really cool. And I'm
Yeah, it is
always
pretty
down for some more RPGs.
Hell yeah.
Also,
All right, more
got Robert
2025
Pattinson in
games.
it too.
Wait, what?
Got Robert Pattinson in it too.
That's our. Oh, really?
No, it's not. It looks like him though.
Damn.
Doesn't it look like him?
Damn.
It looks a lot like
It
him.
does. That's why I was excited. Honestly, if they got Robert Pattinson, I feel like that would be a bigger selling point in the game.
And Elizabeth from Bioshock Infinite.
Stop. We don't go. We don't do that. Stop.
What?
Stop.
Well, what's wrong? What did I say?
Enough.
Okay.
The next game is which one? Oh yeah, South of Midnight. Oh yeah, this we saw this a while back. I think at the last showcase or the last trailer.
Uh-huh.
But now
Now we got actual gameplay. Right?
Adventures in New Orleans. Adventures in New Orleans.
Yes. Yeah, so you got it's got that Spider-Verse kind of look to it, so it's entered the New Orleans verse, right? Got a giant
Yes.
catfish. Swamp, right? You got the bayou.
You got the bayou.
Louisiana lady, Louisiana accent. Yeah, beautiful looking game, by the way. Like, wow, it's like so good. Yeah, it's really cool how, they were able to achieve that Spider-Verse look. I mean, but it looks like the world runs at like a 60, like a higher frame rate than the characters. So they kind of did what they did with Spider-Man, with Marvel Spider-Man. You remember the Spider-Verse costumes?
There we go. Sorry, I lost you for a minute there. But yes, I do remember the Spider-Verse costume. The one that like ran at like what was it? 30 FPS?
Bro, not even 30, bro. It was like 3. It was kind of jarring, and I couldn't take it. I tried playing with it.
It was
on.
oh really? I thought it
I did not like it. I did not like the way it looked. But for some reason in this,
like
it kind of works. I mean, maybe it's because I was playing the game at 120 FPS, so maybe like the difference was just way too jarring for me to be like, okay, I'm just not gonna use this. But to see actual gameplay for this is pretty cool. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be kind of like an action game, which we didn't really know what it was gonna be, but it looks like it's gonna be like a melee-based action game with some supernatural elements to it, which we can kind of guess from it. Yeah, you see her like beat up the crap out of like this tree monster
with like voodoo magic and stuff.
like voodoo magic and shit, and she's going around this beautiful bayou before she finally reaches the church, right? And then climbs up. So there's gonna be like some traversal elements too, because there's she was like a wind tunnel, I think. It's very interesting to see. Oh, I see the wind tunnel.
Yeah,
there it is. Yeah, right. So you can go through like wind tunnels and stuff. I mean, the other thing is like, is this gonna be a linear game or is it gonna be like a more open-ended game? That remains to be seen. I wonder what that's gonna be like.
it looks like it's gonna be linear, but then again, it's just one level because there really isn't like an open world design. But maybe it's like open zone. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be linear.
Yeah. Well, either way, game looks really cool. I definitely want to give it a try. It's set to come out next year. And
Very nice.
very, very nice, yeah. Yeah, look at that.
I got a fucking croc monster.
I mean, would be the bayou without some croc monsters?
Hell no.
All right, what was our next one?
Well, we have the Wait, go back. We have the Solid Snake.
Yeah, Metal Gear
Delta?
Solid Delta, Snake Eater. So that's actually a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which is the really, really big one, right? I mean, all the Metal Gear Solid games are like, they're obviously they're all beloved games, but this one in particular is generally regarded as the best one. This is the one that like everyone's like, yeah, this is like the peak Metal Gear Solid, right? Like the first one was obviously the most important because it showed like how cinematic games can be, but the third one like just perfected it, right? It had an amazing story, great gameplay, cool locale, and now Konami is doing a remake of it, and of course that has a lot of people very
scared.
worried. Yeah, we're kind of scared.
Yes. But at least it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, at least the game, looks pretty, and you're doing Metal Gear stuff. You're sneaky, and of course, it's gonna be Metal Gear Solid 3, so he's gonna spend like most of the time in the jungle. Oh man, yeah, beautiful looking game, and there's also gonna be like a new control scheme. Like they really want you to like know that it's gonna be like a new control scheme, but you can also still play the old control scheme. Which, oh my god, no, please, I do not want to play the old control scheme. The old control scheme of Metal Gear Solid games are fucking balls, and they're the reason why I can't play the games. I think I told you, like you know how you shoot, right? You aim and shoot.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah. Well, can you remind me again?
Okay, so to aim, you have to hold.
What was it?
You have to hold the square button, but you can't press it all the way down. You have to press it halfway.
That's what it was. It was half button presses.
It was halfway, and then if you want to shoot, you press it all the way, right? But like, the space between like when you press it and like when you just don't is like so fucking small. It's like that, right? Like that's a space. So like if you do like just too much, right? You shoot by accident, and then everyone knows you're fucking there, right? So you gotta kind of like, and it's very uncomfortable because like your thumb. It's a small controller, so you're like. Like I don't want to hold this, right? So hopefully, with a new control scheme, it'll control much better.
Yeah, I mean, damn you if you have a heavy hand, right?
Yeah, and with With Konami, though, like, control skins can be the least of our worries. Because the Silent Hill stuff has not really inspired a lot of confidence
Yes.
in a lot of people. A lot of people are, like, kind of worried, like, I don't know about this remake. And, you know, everything Konami touches kind of goes to shit. So hopefully this is not one of them, because that would be a damn shame, because this is, like, considered to be one of the greatest games of all time. It would be a damn shame if, you know, the remake didn't give it the respect that it deserves.
Yeah.
All right, we can probably zoom through this next one. It's just Sea of Thieves. This is Sea of Thieves Season 13.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves. Well, I mean, all I know is that the new update is going to be where you can play the villain. So that's all I know.
Cool. Okay.
Next. Cool. Flintlock? Want to do Flintlock, or do you want to move on to the other one?
Well, actually, this is the Next Fest I was talking about. This is the Next Fest demo I was talking about. I haven't gotten to it yet, but it looks pretty cool. It's supposed to be like a Souls-like game. It's being developed by a studio that made the game Ashen, which is also like a Souls-like game, but it's like more minimalistic. And you play as like some girl with like a demon fennec fox as your buddy. It looks kind of weird aesthetically. It's like, okay, well, I don't know what kind of aesthetic you're going for. It's like a little all over the place, but it's, you know, it looks pretty cool. Like it looks kind of actiony. It looks really nice. You have a little evil looking fox thing that you can do traversal stuff with. I really wish I had played it, so that way I could have given some impressions. Oh shit! Are you there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. You disappeared.
You cut out for a longer this time. Yeah. Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No,
Where have I gone?
You're there. No, it's just my connection shit, dude. I know what it is. My connection's shit because of all the rain.
I'm like, oh no.
Oh. Okay, now you're back. You're back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that is. So, what did you last hear?
All right, maybe. What?
What did you last hear?
Damn, I can't remember. It was actually that long of a pause. Fucking short-term memory just took a shit on me. Okay. Something on Next Fest. And something you were looking at.
Okay, yeah, no, it's a game that I was playing on. I wanted to play on Next Fest. I never got around to it, but they did show it in this showcase, and it's gonna be like an indie Souls-like. It's being made by the people who made the game Ashen, which is like a other Souls-like that's like more minimalistic, and you have like a demon, like a demon fox thing, like you can use to do traversal stuff with. Yeah, it gives you like power-ups and stuff. It seems like it'd be kind of cool. Judging from the trailer. Yeah, judging from the trailer, I really wish I had been able to play it before we recorded, so that way I could give you some more impressions. But I'll let you guys know. What is this so much dislike? The fuck? Okay, that's weird. Whatever.
Who's Kim Belair?
I don't know. People are weird. So yeah, there's that.
Oh, anyway.
Now this next one.
Alrighty, so
this next one.
This was a big deal.
Yeah, this was a very big deal. Very big deal, and you know it's got me. I've got mixed feelings on it, but I'm glad it exists still. Oh, how about you introduce it first, real quick?
Well, I mean, for those that don't know, Perfect Dark is a very old game series that's legacy is essentially the same as GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64. It's one of those shooters that we grew up on, and that has had many sequels, and it has had another sequel in the works for how long would you say, Jesse? 1,500 years?
Dude, it was announced. It was announced like in 2019, I think.
Yes, dude. And never heard from again. Never heard from again, except until today.
Yeah, well, except for in reports saying like, "Hey, this game's not doing well. This game's not doing well at all."
Yes. Yeah, like this game has been in development hell for a while now, but it's real and it's here, and the graphics on it look pretty good. And it seems like you're gonna definitely be doing more espionage stuff because the original Perfect Darks were like, well, if you play GoldenEye, then you essentially played Perfect Dark. So now it's a lot more espionage based. You're going to be doing a lot of sneaking, hacking. Honestly, kind of reminiscent of Cyberpunk for that shit. But
yeah, so actually it kind of reminds me of Deus Ex, where it looks like there's gonna be more of an emphasis on like exploration and stealth. So I imagine there's gonna be, at least based off like the general impression that I'm gonna gain from this, is that the level's gonna be a bit more open ended, and maybe you're gonna have more ways to try and complete your objective, which would be pretty cool because like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark kind of let you do that to a certain extent, where you can complete objectives in any order you wanted. Obviously, like some levels you couldn't, but for a lot of them you could. But it looks like maybe that's going to be like the whole thing, which would be very interesting because I love Deus Ex. So like a game that plays like Deus Ex would be great. And I love Perfect Dark. I played the remaster on the 360.
yes,
And man, it's such a shame that you can't buy that anywhere else because it was a really good remaster. You can even play like online with people. Like I remember playing with people online. But now, as much praise I'm taking this, like I am kind of worried that this looks very scripted and very edited, right? And seeing as how this game has been in development hell for so long, I can't help but feel like this gameplay's bullshit, right? Like, like you remember Anthem, right?
Oh my god!
Yeah, like I'm getting kind of Anthem vibes where it's like, oh, this is so fucking heavily scripted. And there's like no way like this is gonna be like the whole game, and that's pretty much what happened, right? This is like Anthem. Even the developers saw Anthem like, oh shit, that's the game we're making, right?
Yes,
even they didn't know. So I'm just worried that this is kind of going through this might be going through the same thing, and then when the game comes out, it's gonna be like not very good.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say I'm cautiously optimistic.
But I'm glad the game is real.
Yeah, I'm glad that they've confirmed, hey, it's real. And it is in development still. We haven't forgotten. The other interesting thing is that it's being co-developed by Crystal Dynamics, but then you have Eidos Montreal helping with another game. I forget what they were helping with. But it's weird that they didn't get Eidos Montreal to help with this, because Eidos Montreal, they're guys who made Deus Ex. And look at this gameplay trailer. It looks like it's very much trying to be like Deus Ex. So it's like, why wouldn't you? Okay, whatever.
I mean, maybe they borrowed some notes from them, since they're kind of having a little bit of a partnership, but they just didn't get the developers in it. But I don't know. That story will come out, and Jason Schreier will give us the scoop.
Yeah, that he will.
All right, and they did Age of Mythology. Okay, it's just what is it? A remaster?
Yeah, I think it's either a remaster or a remake.
Yeah, that's cool. It's whatever. Never, not really much of a player in that. Diablo 4, Vessels of Hatred.
Diabler.
You could talk about it if you want.
Did you see the actual trailer? It's a cool trailer. Oh damn. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'll just you can just watch it afterwards. But it's a pretty freaking dope trailer. I kind of don't want to show it because it's really violent, so I don't want to get
Okay, no, it's fine. I'll watch it later if you want. I'll watch it later. That way we don't get demonetized. But I'm kind of on the hate Blizzard train right now.
We're not even monetized in the first place. But like, I don't want anything being.
Oh, that's right. Wow. Thanks, bro.
I don't want the algorithm to be like, it's too violent. We're not going to show it to anybody. But it's a really cool trailer. Like, say what you will about Blizzard, man. Their cinematics are still fucking top tier. Like,
yeah,
it's a great cinematic. I mean, this trailer is just setting up the story for what the new expansion pack is going to be like, and they're just confirming a release date. It's going to come out October 8th. Now, as for like Diablo 4 itself, remember Diablo 4 is actually pretty good now. Everyone seems to be pretty happy with it because the loot system got pretty much reworked. So now the loot and a lot of the end game is a lot more fun and rewarding to do. If it was cross-buy, I would have fucking probably been playing it a little bit, but Blizzard doesn't want me playing it apparently, because they don't let me cross purchase it on Steam. But when this expansion comes out, I'd be more than happy to give it a try. I think there's also going to be a new class. I think they also confirmed it's going to be like a brand new class to the series. So it'll be cool to give that a shot.
Cool.
And that means we got to party up. I know you're on the but you did like Diablo. You told me yourself.
I did like Diablo a lot. So we'll see. Alrighty. Let's see what's next. Oh yeah, they also unveiled the gameplay, the actual gameplay for the new Fable.
Kind of.
well, you know what I mean. It's more than we had gotten in the last one.
It's no, not really. It's more or less the same. I guess it's slightly more, but it feels like we kind of got the same trailer. Like it was kind of like the same vibe, where it was like that mockumentary style.
Well, I was trying to be optimistic.
Yeah, so like this is another game that's been kind of in development hell as well, along with Perfect Dark, and again, like they're doing that mockumentary thing where like they have like a very humorous interview with some character.
Yeah.
Which holy shit, it looks great. But I will say that it looks fucking great. But it's just worrying that we're still not getting a ton of gameplay. We still don't even have a release date, even though this game has been reportedly in development hell for a long time, because the studio has very little experience with RPGs, which is not surprising considering they're a racing studio, which I don't know why you get a racing game studio to work on an RPG. But yeah, like this is pretty much what they've shown so far. Not a whole lot. I mean, they kind of, show off a little bit more of the world. They have this. They show this guy off who's supposed to be your mentor, I suppose. So it's kind of stuff this mentor-student relationship between you and your main character, Humphrey. His name's Humphrey.
Yeah.
And then they kind of tease the villain of the story, who's like a sorceress. And then they show like gameplay, but like it's so cinematic that it's hard to tell like if it even really is like gameplay or not. Like a lot of it's just like cutscenes. I don't.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, that's just pretty much where I'm at on this. It's like, okay, I don't know. Like, you still really haven't shown me anything. I don't know what to.
Yeah, like we want to see more. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it's kind of reflected in you can see the likes dislikes ratio.
Magic. Yep.
Also, apparently it's coming out next year. I mean, that's pretty much what they said, 2025. That's when it's going to come out next year. But like when next year, right? 2025, it's a big window. Could be the end of the year, beginning of the year, middle of the year. We don't know. And apparently they don't know either. Hello? Oh no, he's gone. Oh, you're back.
Oh. No, I'm back.
You're back.
Damn it. Yeah. Shoot. I think we may need to wrap this up.
It's okay, we're almost done.
That was really long. Okay.
We're almost done. We kind of breeze through some of this stuff.
All right then. Oh.
Yeah, we can kind of breeze through it. So next game they showed was Fragpunk, which is like a 5v5 hero shooter. So hooray, another hero shooter. But this one actually has a cool gimmick where you actually have like cards. And you can like use the cards to like change things around. So like you see one person using a card to like spawn grass so they can hide in the grass. One person used a card to like summon a sniper rifle so they can start sniping people. So that could possibly be cool. But it's another hero shooter. We already have a shitload of those. They showed a game called Winter Burrow, which is like a farming game with like a storybook art style. You play as like a mouse, like trying to like rebuild their farm after it gets destroyed. Another game called Mixtape, which is a narrative game that takes place like during the 90s. And it's supposed to be like some teenage coming of age story. It's like an interactive narrative. Life is Strange, another narrative game that's from the Life is Strange series, a long-running narrative series. And this is called Life is Strange Double Exposure, and I'll actually see you playing as Max, who was a protagonist of the first game. Microsoft Flight Simulator, Indiana Jones, All right, so you have any thoughts on Indiana Jones?
I mean, it looks cool. It actually reminds me of what of the old movies. So I'd be down to try it because it's definitely going to be like a story-driven narrative. I'm still kind of iffy on the first person aspect of it.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Because like I want to see Harrison Ford's face. It's a good model of his face, and I want to see it, and I can't see it.
Yeah, right. I don't want to I don't want to be Indy. Like I want
to see him.
I don't want to. It's kind of hard to explain. Right? It's like I don't want to be Indy, but I want to like experience Indy.
Yeah.
And like when you're in first person, like I want to see Harrison Ford's face. I want to see Indiana Jones like kick ass. I don't want to be the one.
Yeah.
Kicking ass. Like, the only thing that worried me was that it was a really long cutscene. Like we still don't have a release date for this game. We don't have like gameplay. I want to see like an actual level. Like what will the actual level look like?
Yeah.
When you play through it, because now we just got snippets of him punching people. Like using a whip and stuff, but I want to see like an actual level. And we still don't have a release date of it, even though it's supposed to come out this year, which is also worrying as well. It's like this is supposed to be a big game. Like, why are we not already announcing the release date? So
yeah.
Then there's this game, Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers, which surprise, another martial arts spaced roguelike game. Just throw in the pile, buddy. Right, man. If only all these didn't look so cool, though. I mean, they're kind of samey, they kind of bleed together, but they also look kind of cool as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, okay, like, you're really gonna have to work hard to set yourselves apart because you all look really cool, but I can't afford all of you at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, really pretty.
I'll have to grab one of you on sale.
Yeah, I was gonna grab like one of you on sale. But yeah, really pretty. And it looks like it's got like some cool action, but like there's so many at this point. There's so many that look very similar to each other. It's like there's Phantom Blade, there's that Where Winds Meet games. There was another game that started with like an A. I forgot what it was called, but it was like the one with like the kid on your back. It was like free to play. They announced. So this does look cool, but at the same time, damn, bro, we need something that's a little different. Different settings, please. All right, and then we have Avowed. So, damn, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, we were not almost done, dude. Let's just cover the big ones. Let's cover the big ones. Okay, so we have Avowed, which is essentially Obsidian's attempt to do their own Elder Scrolls, which I remember you sent me the video for it, and you were like, "Oh, I thought it'd be actual gameplay, but it's just a fucking podcast with like 2 seconds of gameplay." So, I mean, essentially, yeah, it looks like Obsidian's take on Elder Scrolls, which I would definitely be down for. Any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, they specifically say that it's not really Elder Scrolls because it's not like a big open world. It's more like zones. It's gonna be closer to Outer Worlds in terms of scope and scale. So it's gonna be more like zones. Like it's gonna be like separate lands and like it's like fast travel between them and stuff. I mean, it's Obsidian, so the story's probably gonna be pretty good. The characters probably gonna be pretty good. The only thing that kind of worries me is that when I was watching the gameplay, these enemies looked like they took like a huge ass beating. Like it looked like it took forever. So like first person combat's already like really tricky to do, and like Obsidian has never really been known for like good animation work or like graphics and stuff. And like when you're making a first person game, like having good animations goes a long ways towards selling it and making it feel good. And I just wasn't really seeing it there. So I was worried about that. And there's also the fact that the enemies took a lot of fucking damage. I saw him fighting some like tree dude, like some Groot looking bastard, and he was just for like a good like 20 seconds. I'm like, dude, come on, just keel over already. Fuck. It's like Elder Scrolls at like high level, because like Elder Scrolls combat at like high level kind of sucks because you're kind of just standing there and just bashing each other in the face, just trading blows, and it looked like it was kind of that.
And
beyond that,
yeah.
I mean, we still don't have a release date for it. Apparently, it's coming out this year. Again, another worrying trend where it's like, okay, like you're coming out this year, we're halfway through the year. You should probably have a release date by now because you have a 4-month window, pretty much. Or 5 months.
I think they're just assuming at this point that that we already kind of assume that's going to be Christmas releases, and these companies got me fucked up if they think that we're going to be buying all these games for the holiday season. Like, nah, it's not going to happen. So,
yeah, once I get that Metaphor Fantasia game, bro, I'm not getting shit. After that.
You're not getting shit. Yeah. Alrighty then.
That's gonna keep me busy until the end of the year. I imagine that game's gonna be like fucking 200 hours or some monstrosity. Okay, can skip that.
Stalker 2.
Skip that. Yeah, so like Assassin's Creed, right? Assassin's Creed, whatever. Assassin's Creed looks cool, but like it's just more Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, of course, Japan. Stalker 2 looks pretty dope. Dude, the graphics look insane on that. Stalker Shadow over Chernobyl still, to this day, is one of the hardest games I ever played, but I loved every second of it. And no, I did not finish the game because it was too hard. But right. I was also, again, I was like 10 when that came out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Watch, you're gonna have a Final Fantasy X when you go back. You're like, oh, this game's fucking cake. What was I doing?
Honestly, dude, probably. But,
anything else?
Yeah, but no, it looks like good. I would like to play it, but again, that's a lot of this. Oh my god, it's too many games. It's too many games.
Well, it comes out September,
but I do want to play.
So, you got time?
Yeah, I got time.
You got time?
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Me when I
Stop
got
fucking
time.
lying. You liar.
Me when I have time. Me when I'm lying about having time. Yeah, I got time. But yeah, it looks incredible. So good on them. Good on them.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, good on them for making and releasing a game on the middle of a fucking war zone. Because this is a Ukrainian studio. They had to leave. They had to flee to, I think, like Poland or something.
Yes, it is.
So it's I'm surprised it's even coming out this year.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like, I'm very surprised it's even coming out this year.
That just shows how fucking good. But, yeah. All right. You want to move on to the next one?
Shit, lost the list. And they revealed that it's going to be Xbox Series X consoles. It's going to be digital only. Now, this one.
Yep. This one. Oh, okay, I'm really glad that you said it like that because I'm not going to lie. This looked pretty fucking good.
And this was a very big surprise. But tell us what it is.
Yes, and it was a welcome one to be sure. Prequel, Gears of War E-Day. Sorry. So essentially a prequel to Gears of War is being made, but like a huge prequel, not like Judgment Day with Baird. Which it was whatever, but this is a true prequel. Marcus Phoenix and Dom fighting the Locust Horde when they first emerge, and honestly, dude, not gonna lie, it tagged me in the feels because it reminds me of like the first trailer for Gears of War that came out.
Yeah, that first trailer is awesome. That first trailer is so cool.
Yes, dude.
And this one, yeah,
and this reminded me of that. Yeah, bro. So you know what? I'd play this game, and we have to play this game because you know for a fact it's gonna have co-op.
Oh yeah, for sure. I remember one of my core gaming memories is us playing Gears of War 1 until like 5 o'clock in the morning.
On the hardest difficulty, and we fucking did it. It was awesome.
No, it wasn't the hardest difficulty.
It was. No, it was on Insanity.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. We never did on Insanity.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was on Insanity.
I don't remember it being on Insanity.
I do because we died a lot.
Okay, I guess so. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, we died a lot, dude. So
I mean, that game's just hard, bro. Even on the easy difficulty, it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game's just hard. But yeah,
No,
I
actually-
remember your mom waking up and be like, "You guys are still
Yeah,
awake."
dude,
She's getting ready
she
for
was
work.
she's getting ready for work, and we were there fucking humping it, and she was like, "You're still awake?" And I'm like, "Mom, oh my god!" I looked outside, the sun was rising. I'm like, "Oh my god, what the fuck did we just do?"
We
But
beat
it
the
was
game in
great.
one day. We played through the whole game within
We
one
did.
day. And what a great game it was. Oh.
Yeah, so it was an awesome day.
Exactly.
So I'm very excited to see it, and then of course, oh yeah, but we already covered Black Ops 6.
Yeah, they just showed like more
yeah.
Black Ops, right? And then they went to the deep dive, which is just, they showed off all the multiplayer stuff. Like man, it's called multiplayer. Like
Yeah,
you're in it or you're not.
yeah,
All right. I mean, that could I do that just about
yeah.
covers
That,
it.
that pretty much covers it. Man, we really. Man, that was a doozy. It was a lot to cover, and also we were fighting the internet connection too, so that was uncool. So, but yeah, man, we did it. Fuck yeah.
Woo! Thank God! Thank God! Like there is nothing super interesting shown in the other stuff, like Day of the Devs and stuff like that. Because if not, this would have been a freaking like 3.5 hour episode.
Dude, this is already close to a 3-hour episode. Like, damn.
This might be our longest one yet.
Yep, this is our longest one yet. Jeff Keighley
and
is
if not, it's gonna be very close.
Jeff Keighley is working us to the bone.
Yeah. Well, before this is any longer, how about you sign us out?
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode of Two Bar Connection. We really appreciate you guys listening to us and supporting us, and for sticking with us in this 2.5-hour journey. Be sure to leave a like for the video if you liked it a lot. Also, leave a subscribe as well, and leave a comment for anything that you wanted us to cover in the future. And don't forget that we are available on YouTube and also Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music as well. Oh wait, did I say Apple Music or Apple Podcasts?
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, sorry, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, it's Apple
And
Podcasts.
yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, thank you once again for listening. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Peace.
Take care, everybody.